All right, all right. Hello, 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 everyone. Hi. My name's Forbidden Tuna. For those who don't know me, I'm a VTuber Pufferfish, and I play horror games and first-person shooter games. With me today, I have my wonderful friend of the channel, Holly Jolly Alpaca. Um, Let me just do something here for a second. And let me introduce them to all you. Hi, hi, Holly. Are you there? Oh my god, that is absolutely mmm mmm delicious. Hi, hi, Holly. Thank you for joining me for one of many VTuber interviews. Uh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Uh, do you mind introducing yourself for everyone who doesn't know you?
Paca, and I am Akito Paca from outer space, but we don't care about outer space because outer space does not have tuna here, and it also does not have cute anime boys and yaoi. And I
Uh,
want my yaoi.
oh, don't we just love our yaoi? Mm.
Space doesn't have dojinshi.
Oh,
I need my BL.
boy love, boy love.
Also, we can't hear Holly. Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh no.
can't hear
Are
her.
you telling me I have to do my intro over again?
Yeah, hang on. Let me just see if that's even right. I can hear you typing away. Oh, okay, I can hear you now. I gotta do
Can
the.
you hear me now, chat? Can you hear me now?
I think they can hear you now.
I need to see their input.
I need to definitely reintroduce myself if that's the case as well. Hi
Well,
everyone.
they probably would have heard you.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, it's always good to just try. I mean,
Big booty tuna has a big booty.
big booty tuna has a big booty. Yes, I do. It ripples.
Oh God.
um, but yeah, please, Holly, introduce yourself one more time so that people know who you are. And of course, there's always stuff in my stream.
It's not a VTuber stream if there's no scuff. Okay, my motto is it's not about avoiding the scuff. It's about playing it up. It's about playing with it.
Basically,
But
Bruce Lee.
hello, my name is Holly Jolly Paca. I'm a cute alpaca from outer space. But we don't care about outer space because outer space does not have BL and dojinshi and yaoi and tuna.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, if only we could figure out how to fire some like BL up your way in space.
I'm on Earth. You don't have to. I just go online. I just go online and there it is.
This is true. This is
a
true.
good 2D ass.
2D ass, yes.
2D ass.
What? Okay, Holly. Since we're on the topic of ass, what's your favorite part about it?
My favorite part about ass?
Yeah. Is it the flatness, the curvature? What are we going here with?
All ass is good ass. Flat, curved, bodacious, concave. I guess just jiggly, grabbable. I like a good grabbable ass.
Full good handle on it.
Exactly. If the other boys in my OTP can't grab it, then it's come on.
If you can't do it, I don't want it.
Okay, I'm gonna forget, and I told myself hey, I could bring this up on the collab, but literally, there was a video from one of my other, Oshis, and it had Carl on the thumbnail, and I thought of you.
Tuna wishes he had a booty.
It was. I forget what the video topic was about, but their thumbnail art had Carl on it.
It was funny. Mari, who's also a friend of the channel, she sent me the Barbie "I'm Just Ken," but it was Carl.
I need to see that.
Carl. Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
My dude, you probably would make money doing Carl stuff. Get yourself a cameo. That way you can talk about Judy's mom or Jimmy's mom.
Oh my god. Let's not go into that. I could talk hours about Jimmy's mom. Oh. Now, we're talking about ass, right? Jimmy's mom got the...
Jimmy mom ain't got ass.
Oh, she does.
She got hair.
She got ass. Trust me, there's so much junk in that trunk. Like, goddamn.
Okay, Carl, I'll believe you. Okay, Carl, I'll believe you.
But yeah, thank you everyone who is currently here with our interview stream. We'll be interviewing Holly and everything about her. About them.
Everything about them.
Yeah. About them. So, Holly.
The truth might hurt.
The truth might hurt. You know what? I'm looking for hurting truths.
I like to hurt people.
You ain't an alpaca if you're not hurting people or spitting at them. Or is that a llama?
Alpacas do spit too. Earth alpacas will spit.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hey, why are you spraying me? Guys, this guy's like attacking me.
That's not true. They started it first.
Lies.
Lies.
Who are you gonna believe? You gonna believe this big, scary, like, tuna fish puffer? It's not even an actual tuna fish. He is lying to your face. He is not even a tuna. This is identity theft.
No,
so
it's
are you gonna believe this identity theft?
It's not
fish,
an identity
Shimabom,
theft.
or the cute alpaca?
Technically, pufferfish are like forbidden things of tuna. They are. They're just.
I guess you could call I guess you could put it on the menu and be like, "This is the forbidden tuna," and be like, "That's not tuna at all."
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like some of the forbidden tuna? Ooh, I will have that, Kaiba boy.
Page 323
Kaiba
from
boy.
Tuna's diary. Dear diary, I hope to become as cool as Bandit one day.
Yes, Bandit. I do wish in my diary I'm as cool as you. So let's get started on our interview. Holly.
Remember, you got to pull your game up on stream.
That is true. That is true. Let us switch into our game. I keep forgetting about this sometimes.
No, you're good. I do that I've done that before.
I really like the polka dots that you got going on.
I think I like to call myself a designer.
What's next? Are you gonna like do like your favorite Oshi in the dirt? Oh Jesus, nice cock. Whoa, Jason, nice gag.
Wow, nice cock.
So, for our first interview question, what got you started into VTubing?
So, I was just minding my own business. You know, Paka just trying to get through the pandemic. Honestly, I had just gotten a new position at my job, and then 3 days later, we had to go bye-bye.
Oh yeah,
and
got
pretty
laid
much,
off?
No, I didn't get laid off, thankfully. We
thank
got
God.
administrative leave for, like, the time that we were gone. Thank goodness. But, pretty much was just trying to figure out stuff to do during the pandemic other than, you know, watch Promare and, like, you know, look at, like, 2D anime butt all day.
Hey, you know what?
And
If I
then-
got paid to look at animated 2D butt every day. I think that's a pretty good job.
I wasn't getting paid to do it though.
No, I said you would get paid though.
I would love to get paid to watch 2D anime. I mean, as a VTuber, I kind of do. As a VTuber, I can. But yeah, then I found the Miss Corona-chan, and I found the Nyanners, and I've just ever since then I was like, I could do this because I've actually always wanted to get into like video kind of streaming stuff.
Oh,
Content creation because I used to stream just my artwork. I used to be just like, just an artist. But I've always wanted to do a little bit more.
so
But I never
basically
could
like
figure out how
watching YouTube videos or like anime, that those kind of content creating, eh?
Honestly, if I had to pick the closest thing that like was inspiring to me, like content wise, it would be Saber Spark.
Saber Spark.
He does really cool like discussions on movies and stuff, and his thing is that he doesn't do a face cam, he has an animated PNG, and so like throughout the video the PNG of him will change, like, it's like emotion and stuff, and you could do it as like a PNG tuber, and that's just how it was edited in the video, but like it made me think. I thought of doing that before, and then VTubing came up, and I'm like, wait a minute. This would be the same thing, but without all the post, like, video editing. This would be, like, live time actual character.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wait a minute, I could do that.
Like, there's no stopping you there for doing anything like that.
Exactly. And, like, I have, my own resources, and I was wanting to build a PC anyway, so because I needed an actual computer to do this, and since I got to like my new position, I was like, oh, I have money to do this now. I have just a little bit of money.
Yeah, for the longest time I wanted to get a PC, but before it was like just so expensive, and I just had an Xbox, so I was just happy on that until I realized if there were things that I wanted to do, like VTubing for example, I have to drop a few just to get the PC that's
Sadly, yeah. There's so many resources to VTubing now where you don't need to spend money, but the baseline needing a computer, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a MacBook, but the MacBook was not cutting it. And yeah, I couldn't do anything with the MacBook. Especially no games. I had Muse Dash. That's it.
See, when I first started doing just like, streaming, Golan knows this, but basically I was running on a Windows 8 laptop and then just streaming from my
gosh,
like
Windows 8. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
And then I'm just streaming through like my Xbox. So
Look, I've streamed through my PlayStation before. That's how I first started like game streams. I would my first gaming streams, if you look through my Twitch through like the oldest clips, they're like PlayStation 4 overlays with the really shitty like PlayStation 4 mic.
oh
And I'm
God.
playing like Final Fantasy. What else? I started playing Final Fantasy and I'm still playing Final Fantasy on stream.
To be fair, Final Fantasy is it's a pretty long-standing game, so
It is.
I don't think it'll ever like stop.
It's funny though because like I started with the PS4 crappy like quality and was playing 15. Now I'm on better quality on PC and I'm playing 14. So it's like I upgraded and downgraded. Well, not
See,
really a downgrade
I
in games.
used to I started streaming about 11 years ago. And of course I was in a different name than what I have right now. But
what?
yeah, and I used to stream through Xbox 360 like that.
That's cool though. A lot of people didn't. I think Twitch was just started like 11 years ago.
Yeah, just starting, and of course, I was playing like these games with my ex-girlfriend and her cousin, and we started out playing like Black Ops 3 and
Honestly, if you got to start somewhere,
no,
you
Black
start
Ops
there.
2. Yeah, Black Ops 2. And then also we were playing like Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I didn't know that had a video game.
Yeah, it,
I
it
just
does
knew it
have a
had a
video game.
movie.
It's
But
pretty awesome actually.
you know, that actually makes sense because everything that they've done, like Scott Pilgrim wise, tends to have like really good reviews. So I can imagine that the guy who makes it is like really careful about like what goes into that IP.
Mm-hmm. Um, as far as I know too, also don't they have like an anime that they're starting with it as well?
They just start. I think that it came out already, and people have. I've not heard anything bad really about it. People said it's really good.
That's what I've heard too so far, and I yet still have to watch it.
I have no idea who has it for streaming, and I don't know whenever I'm gonna watch it because I've not even watched the movie, to be honest.
Oh, you have to watch the movie.
Oh, I know I do. It's totally up my alley. It's just that I have no attention span, and when the movie came out, I was still heavily like being guarded by like my parents.
Mm.
So like I didn't get to watch much. Now I can watch whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want, whatever I say I want.
Do whatever I want. Can't tell me what to do.
I can be Batman.
Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batpacker.
Batpacker? Oh god.
Batpacker.
It's just a alpaca
Better-
in a bat suit.
That would be very cute.
It would be very cute.
It would be very cute.
Chaotic energy cute.
Chaotic energy, not me.
Yeah, no, not never.
Never.
Okay, on to our next question. Of course, you did say when like what got you started VTubing. You did say that there were specific people that got you very interested in VTubing.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
The
okay.
first person I saw, like, I knew what HoloLive was. HoloLive was starting to really become a thing before the pandemic, but I just never. Honestly, when I saw them, I honestly thought it was just more of the rhythm game stuff. Like, oh, it's another. It's
Hatsune
another.
Miku rhythm game kind of thing.
No, that hadn't come out yet. I thought it was like Bang Dream Girls or like the other live, not I was gonna Holo Live, Love Live and everything. I was like, okay, it's just another one of those things, right?
Right.
No, apparently not. But the actual person who got me like actual into VTubing was actually an indie. Her name is Itch. Oh my gosh, what is her last name again? I forget. Oh my god, how could I forget my first one?
How dare you forget your first waff,
What?
your first flam?
Ichigo Lemonade. Her name is Ichigo Lemonade, and she is a Rosy Moth Gyaru VTuber.
Oh,
She's a
okay.
Gyaru Rosy Maple Moth Gyaru.
That's a mouthful. That is definitely
Yeah,
a mouthful.
she's so cute. But somebody that I knew was actually her model artist, and so I was like, okay,
really?
I'm just gonna see what his work is doing here. Let me see what this is like. And like, she was playing. It was either she was playing Zelda or she was bedazzling Gundams. But I watched her and I was like, this is actually pretty neat.
So pretty much she was your first person that really got you into VTubing, all in all, eh?
Yeah, because I never really had any kind of personal connection with it until I saw that like an old friend had a VTuber child. I was like, oh dang, okay, let me go see what his child's doing. Let me see what you're doing, child.
Let's see what you doing, honey child. Oh shit, you playing one of them Zelda games, huh?
Yeah, they were playing Wind Waker. And they were just so cute. And I was just like, this is so adorable. Imagine if I could be this adorable.
But you are though.
Yeah, I know. Now I am. Now I can show everybody how cute I am. Yeah.
So she was basically like your first Oshi, eh?
I wouldn't say she was like at first Oshi. I would watch like a few of her streams, but like the first person I was, who was my first Oshi? I guess my first person that I could say was an Oshi was Mouse.
Mouse?
That or yeah, Mouse, because like I got into Mouse, or I got really into like indie VTubing the same time as I got into VTubing myself. So when I got into VTubing on an official level, it was right before Mouse and Yanners and them started up VShojo.
Okay.
So by the time I was like, you know, putting myself out there, Mouse and Yanners, Zen, they were starting up VShojo, and so that's kind of like, you know, oh, that's a good starting point to have an Oshi.
Alright.
Though I will say, I think I watched a lot of Sakura Miko at first. Not just like before even like Mouse and them. I think Miko might have been the first Oshi.
It's so
That I
hard
didn't
to
really-
really think on, you know, who was your like overall first.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
there's
when I
just-
think Oshi, I think of like who I'm going to be undyingly loyal to and who I'm gonna like look on Twitter for. I wasn't as necessarily at that level with like VTubing at that point. So like the first Oshi was probably Vox.
Vox.
Despite the fact that that was like at least not an hour, a year and a half of me being into VTubing myself. I didn't necessarily have a Oshi until then. But yeah,
So-
I would say Ichigo Lemonade was like my first, like, you know, real factor into it, and then Mouse.
Okay. See, I'm still learning about all like Oshis and you know, not to sound super old.
No,
saying
it's very much, it's something that I had to learn. It's very much a Japanese idol culture thing. Not everybody really talks, like, you know, uses that kind of terminology, because it's very much a Japanese corporation sort of deal.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, if you're into
like,
indies, especially on the Western side, you're not going to really use that kind of culture
reference
term.
or term. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nobody's going to use the word Oshi. Nobody's going to sit there and say Akasupa or
It's
Zatsudan.
It's
and
just
all
if
that
you're
stuff.
like a full on, you know, a part of the culture and the trend.
Yeah, like I had to learn about all of that, and so now that I'm like super into like, you know, that side of VTubing, that is part of my lingo now.
Which I find always really fun and interesting to talk to you about, because you know I'm literally just I'm
You're just
baby.
sitting there like, yeah,
Yeah. I'm
yeah. I
baby.
have no idea what you're talking about, but go off.
Yeah, go off.
I will one day have my stream educating folks on the wonders of corporate VTubing.
You ought to actually, just
I
like how
will.
I'm just doing like VTuber interviews. Is like
Yeah.
I want to know about all the different VTubers and what made them go into like the whole VTubing scene, because it's
Yeah.
just fun to understand people
Where
and
everybody comes from.
yeah. Oh, speaking of which, let us get on to our second question.
Your third question.
Hit up with another
Actually-
one. So, since we're now into the new year of 2024,
Mm.
what is what is your plans for the future of your channel?
I just want to do more. Cause you know me, I don't get to stream until like now. I don't get to stream until the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be able to at least. I told myself that if I stream less and focus on the weekends, that I need to put a little more energy into them and not let it be like some like low energy sort of thing. I want it to be something that people look forward to, like, seeing. I want to be able to, like, put more of the like game show stuff that I had. I only did it once, but like having like bigger things, or I just want to do more.
I get
I know
that.
that I can't do as much as a lot of other people can because I have a part-time job and a full-time dog.
Your dog cute though.
He is cute though. He is cute. Is he down here? No, he's not. Which is surprising because I have food.
What the dog doing?
He's probably napping upstairs, which is probably a good thing because apparently, like, right before I woke up from my nap, he threw up. So it's like, oh, okay.
Ugh.
So it's like, okay, child, I don't know what you were getting into. But yeah, I just want to do more.
Yeah,
I don't really care. I mean, I do care about what content I end up doing this year, but ultimately, I just want to do more. Because when I look at, like, my stats, it's just like, oof, okay, I only streamed that many hours? It made me kind of sad. And it's why I didn't do my Twitch rewind or, like, Twitch and review deal at first. Because I just felt so sorry for myself.
Twitch review?
Like, around November, beginning of December, you could have, like a graph of, like, the hours that you streamed or the hours that people have watched you, or, like, your top things or whatnot.
So overall, it's
They're
just
not a
an
big
analysis of what's been going on so far.
Yeah, it's just like your year in review, and I just was feeling down on myself, and I didn't want to post it. But, like, I just want to do more, grow more. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna be able to quit my job and do this full time this year. But I guess if I'm gonna say any, like, concrete thing, I guess it would be more original content. Not just me playing video games and stuff.
Because everybody does that, right?
Oh yeah, but I want to be able to, like, do more, like, kind of like, I want to talk about my Oshis. Is that original content? Maybe, but, like, I just want to just do my own thing. I want to draw. I want to do more of my art. I'm still very much an artist, despite the fact that I haven't drawn regularly as I used to. And I want to be able to, like, get back on that route and try to, like, sell art again. Not just through commissions, but, like, maybe I can get this button maker pumping again.
Oh, you got, like, a button maker thing?
I legit was selling buttons. I actually was selling buttons up in the pandemic when I was first starting VTubing. I was, like, making buttons for people.
Oh, hell yeah. That reminds me, like, during Canada Day, we would have people that would make buttons for, like, Canada Day and stuff like that. But at the same time, the person had, like, their own art as well in like, a little booth.
That's cool.
And they even taught small children how to make buttons. So
that's cute. They probably worked at, like, an art store or did something like that.
Yeah. They would do a thing where, of course they need to, like, make money, so they're like, we'll sell, this amount of, like, materials for buttons, and then you can literally just make your own button.
Yeah. They do that at conventions, actually.
Oh, really?
Where you pay... Yeah, sometimes crafters and stuff will say, hey, if you pay for the materials, we will teach you how to do it. So you sort of pay to get into the panel, basically, or at least to participate. And so, like, they'll teach you how to do stuff if you pay for the materials. It's just neat. That's what it reminded me of. But they do that in like the Michaels art store too.
Oh,
Where they'll teach
Michaels.
you like stuff. Yeah, they do. They do like little classes like that.
Isn't Michaels like an American store, or is it like?
I guess it is American. I don't. That's why I didn't bring it up at first because I just assumed it was American. But it's very much an American like arts and crafts store.
Like, put it this way, here in Canada, we also have a Michaels.
Ah.
So I'm just kind of curious.
I'm sure there's always different like stuff. Like there's probably a Joann's there.
No, I've never heard of Joann's.
Do you have a Hobby Lobby? Not that you need to go to the Hobby Lobby, but
no, I don't think so. I live.
oh, you know that actually makes sense because Hobby Lobby here in America is a little crazy when it comes to like the legal system. So they probably weren't gonna push their luck with Canada.
Yeah, can't.
They probably weren't gonna
Canada-
try that.
Yeah, Canada really loves to like push companies buttons and shit.
Well, Hobby Lobby is a religious owned deal, so like there's a lot of like things that they are like particular about.
Right.
So like I can imagine them not trying to bother in other countries.
True
It'd be
enough.
too much of a hassle.
Okay. So we got through that question. I'm just also trying to think and do the gaming as well.
I feel that. It's like I got one brain cell and it's doing something. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me compute with myself. Brain, do you have the next question? No. Sorry.
You not have a script, honey?
No, I never do. I'm
Oh my
very much
gosh.
a person that like goes off on thinking things. Sometimes
Dang.
it's very much the same questions, but also
Yeah.
a little bit different than other things that I've asked other VTubers as well.
Yeah. If you have like a routine, like list of questions, that makes sense. But dude, that's awesome. You just do it on the fly.
Yeah, I like most of the time I cannot do it on the fly, and I have to really like full on think about what to say and do.
You're like,
Others
hold
I
on, I
just
got a brain cell for a moment.
yeah. What has been the most rewarding thing that you that VTubing for you has, given you? Like when I mean like
Oh
that,
my gosh.
most people they're just like, oh my god, it's just the experience, all in all, or
Yeah, so I kind of have two answers because I can't pick just one, okay? It's not like the Lay's chip. You just can't pick one.
the Lay's chip is basically a flat bag of chips, and it doesn't have anything in it.
No, I'm talking about their motto is you bet you can't just eat one. That's like their motto. That
Oh,
you just
what?
can't eat one.
Wow, they honestly expect me to eat their chips? I'm sorry, there's other chips.
You're like,
out
I'm not
there.
even gonna eat the one.
I'm not. Seriously, despite it being a Canadian company, I'm not
Oh.
ever gonna eat a freaking Lay's chip because they kind of suck. I'm.
To be honest, there are better ones out there.
They are. They
I don't know if
truly are.
Canada has it, but we have Utz
Utz?
here. Yeah, UTZ,
No.
and they're pretty good.
What we have is hard
Obviously,
chips.
Lay's. Is that the company's called? Hard
Yeah.
chips?
Yeah, hard
Huh.
chips, and basically it's like
Is there
Kelcorn.
soft chips?
No. Are there the flaccid chips?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's where my mind was going. Somebody
You
said it,
too
not
are a
me.
person of culture.
I am a Paka of culture. The C in Paka does stand for culture. Not crazy, culture. But I think
God, that'd be a very
My-
hilarious company name to have. Is Flaccid Chips. We got, we got the soft.
It'd be
chips.
hard. You could have hard chip and then soft pretzel or soft fries, because you know how some people call chips fries or fries chips.
Crisps. In England,
Yeah, soft
they're
crisps. Hard chips for soft crisps. That's the totally different name in, like, you know, overseas, you know. But I guess my answer would be, at first, I would say, like, the most generic answer would be friends. Like, I had a lot of great friends before VTubing, but, like, when you have hyperfixations like I do, sometimes when you go to the next one, those friends don't stay.
Right. And
so,
they just kind of
while
go on.
Yeah. You don't get to... They don't stick with you. That's why I had a lot of good, like, friends in, like, the Promare fandom that I still talk to this day. And I love them. But, like, I found the most, like, you know, I guess, down to bare basics friends that I've had in VTubing. Like, you, Mari... Honestly, Mari, Pim, Euro, Salix, and all the rest of the guys that I talk to on a normal basis, like, that's what's been the most
Rewarding
thing for me. Yeah. On a non-personal, like, me level, and it's really great, because now I got people I can talk to about anything. I don't have to worry about, okay, I changed fandoms, I don't have anything
Or
to
I
talk
have
about
to,
these
like,
people
change
anymore.
a different face to support that kind of thing, right?
I guess, yeah. But, like, I'm good with them. I could talk to... I got so many friends now that I can just talk to, and I don't have to worry about, like, a lot of things, because we're adults.
We're adults,
Another
but
thing
we're
about-
very much kind of like children still.
But I mean, we're all adults, and so, like, I don't feel like I have to tippy-toe. Because sometimes when you're in fandoms, especially animated fandoms, it's like,
yeah, you gotta
okay, is
be
this a
careful
17-year-old or what? Is this person old enough to be my child?
Or you gotta tippy toe and be careful what you say and stuff
No,
like that.
I don't tippy toe around that. I've had aunties come in my ass all the time. I don't care. I don't care, because, like, it doesn't matter what you say. They're gonna find something to be mad about. You can sit there and literally, a friend of mine that I was talking, like, you know, like I was talking about how I still have friends in, like, other fandoms. They came to me and he's like, Holly, look at this bullshit. And it was somebody talking about, oh, Yuri and Victor from Yuri and Ice. That's a relationship with, like, grooming. I'm like, because the age difference. I'm like, there's not really an age difference. This is a healthy adult relationship. What is wrong with you? This anime is like 6 years old. You should understand. You should be able to read the Wikipedia. You can see their ages on the Wikipedia.
But
If you watch the show.
People literally, what I find most, they don't like to fucking read in between the lines.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I've learned this sadly from my job. During the pandemic, we had to close, like, all of our entrances except for 1 or 2, just so we could control people, like, coming in and out.
Right.
And keep a gauge on them. We had a big sign saying, hey, you need to go around back. We had a giant banner spread across, like, the building. Go around back. I would still get the phone call and be like, hey, I'm at the front door. Can I get in?
No, you can't. You can't. We have a sign that says "Go around the back," not the front.
That would be me after I answered the phone. Oh, it made me so upset.
The one brain cell that finally has exploded, and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna try and be respectful, but at the same time, god damn it.
I have a retail brain, which is, I guess, a good thing, or AKA it's a people pleaser. It's a people pleaser brain, so which means it's a retail brain.
Okay,
so even if I'm upset, I don't necessarily let people see that at work unless, like, you're my coworker. I'm gonna be like PR and be like, oh, okay. I have a totally different voice when I'm, like, talking to people, like, actual people at work.
Mm.
And I'm slowly learning to not have it here on stream. I'm slowly learning. I still sort of have a public face, public voice. I do. Let's just say that I could be a lot crazier and I could be a lot louder and I could be a lot more obnoxious on stream than I am already.
But
I'm
you
not.
choose not to.
No, it's not a choosing thing. It's very much just like a unconscious thing that I just have to learn to not do.
Yeah, I too have that kind of like there's only so much that I can try and be crazy, but at the same time I realize there's also like like percussions if I do or do not follow. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I have to really be careful on some things. Like
Yeah.
I don't try too much. Like here in Canada, we're very much in the saying, you know, let you do you and let me be me kind of
Not in America.
initiative. But at the same time, so many people are just like, oh my god, no, you gotta go with what I kind of have to say and do, right?
You gotta follow the Karens.
Yeah, gotta follow the Karens. You gotta follow every aspect of what everyone's going through, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like, I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to, you know, be me.
You're trying to live. I just wanna live. Oh right, I forgot. I had my second answer.
Yeah.
The more personal thought out question or answer would be, I'm better at speaking now. Granted, I have a stutter now a lot, especially like in offline. But like I'm better able to like talk and communicate. I'm good on the phone now. I can talk on the phone now, Mom. I'm less shy and I'm just more capable of speaking. So, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get into streaming, just so I could like
Be better
learn
at
how to
talking.
get better at talking, get better at ad-libbing, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
And even if I have like a little trip up with like my tongue or like my stutter, like you can like that. That wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. But
yabba dabba dabba, that's true.
oh my brain is doing the thing again. It's tripping. It's tripping. It's like, oh, you want me to prove it?
I'll
Want me
do
to
it.
prove it? No, not right now. I'm just able to try to get through it better. So I think that's like out of like a personal thing. That's what's helped me a lot.
Yeah,
And art. I didn't get back into art really until like I had like a reason to art.
Reason to
Other
do
than
the
to feel
art.
like money. Like for a while I was doing art because of money, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. If I do this doodle, people will want art of that, right? And then next thing you know, like, if I had my stream up, I would press the counter for it. But the first time I did art for myself really was for my lord. Okay. After a long time, I finally got to do art for myself, and I'm like, oh, there's no ulterior, like, thing to it, really. Just I did it.
Yeah, speaking of which, I still really love like the little alpaca pufferfish that you've done for me.
I really love it too. I really love it. Out of that round of alpacas that I did, yours was my favorite.
I know that I definitely what I want to do eventually is like have like you know how some streamers have like fan art that like rotates.
Yes, I want to do that too. Yes, it's such a good idea. Do it. I can show you. Actually, I will show you something later that like someone made. It's an asset, and it helps you like showcase that. I will show that to you later.
Awesome, because also Mari showed me how to. That's the other thing that I really love about the whole VTubing and what has been like very much a key component on, as I was saying, what has been like the most fluicious thing that you have doing VTubing is overall, yes, friends, but also friends that show you like how to improve
Yes.
yourself.
Friends that don't gatekeep.
Yeah.
It's good. I like friends keeping each other on track, which is good. Which is a very adult thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's something that more people should do.
More
Don't be
people...
afraid to tell your friends that they're being dumb, or if
Honey,
if
you're
you're doing
being
something
dumb.
and you yeah, if your friend's doing something and it's a little questionable, you should be afraid to like pull them aside.
Still love them after, but definitely like, you know, pull them
Oh
off
yeah.
aside and just be like, hey, yeah, you're doing dumb things.
People don't understand that you can critique and still like something. It's called constructive criticism.
Yeah,
It's like when people say that, why do you watch this show or why do you like this thing if it's got this and this and this, and you say it too. It's like
brings me
I
joy.
can point out the obvious and still enjoy it.
Like, it may not be something that you like, but for me, I like it.
Exactly, and I got a lot of those. I got a lot of likes that people are like, what?
But yeah, Mari showed me how I can literally have, like if someone's really interested in the background music that I'm listening to, I can have that project and show while I'm
Yeah, I
streaming.
noticed that on your stream, and I was like, oh, huh.
Very new added thing. Very nice new feature.
I haven't really done that yet because I don't really have too much music that I think that I could play on my stream.
Hey, you know what?
That's
You gotta do you. You gotta play some music.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of times I don't want to have other. I don't do a lot of just chattings. I do a lot of, like, games, and I have audio in that game.
Right.
Like, for this kind of thing, I would do, like, a Spotify deal, but honestly, if I play anything other than, like, game audio, I'm usually playing something on YouTube. And I do have a lot of non-copyright music that I like, so I'll play it. And I don't mind playing, like, like Lo-Fi Girl and, like, other stuff from, like, Dova Syndrome. That's not going to get me in trouble. By the way, this is something that I learned today. Don't play anything from Mori Calliope on your stream. You're going to get... Or put it on YouTube, and you're just going to get in trouble. I just learned that the hard way today.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, honey. I got to teach you...
Yeah, me baby.
Mori Calliope is... You've probably seen her before. She's the long pink-haired Grim Reaper girl from Hololive. That raps. That's Mori Calliope.
Maybe. I don't... okay, just like most people, I watch very much VTubers that, you know, people know, but at the same time, they're not a part of, like, a corporation or something.
You're on the Twitch and you're indieing. I get you. That was me at the beginning before I got into corporate, and that's totally valid. Not everybody is a corpo nerd like me.
See,
but she is like one of the biggest out there. I'm just saying.
Put it this way too. You're very much lost in the sea when you're trying to talk to those people that you find are very much your Oshi or whatnot. You know, you're just lost in the sea of everybody else when you're watching their stream.
Yeah, you can be. It all really depends on the library. Like, obviously, you're gonna be less likely to have a personal conversation with someone like Malord. But if you go into somebody like Aya stream or Scarlet stream, they have less people.
But
it all really depends on the person because, like, there's differences in their popularity.
Well, that too, but I also find that, you know, it takes very much a different breed of person to multitask. You're playing a game, but at the same
time... It's very... You really gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah,
really...
which I can find sometimes that's something more I gotta work on, is reading chat
Mm-hmm.
a lot more, because I know for a fact, because of my ADHD, I'm very auto-focused on what I am looking at or doing,
Right.
and
I
so
getcha.
yeah, I get myself very much lost in everything.
I honestly look at the chat a lot more than I probably need to. I'm like constantly like looking over. I'm looking over. I'm looking over.
I gotta do more of that. I gotta say that, Holly. I really gotta do
I
more.
have two monitors, so that lets me do that. You only have the one monitor, don't you?
I have the one monitor, but I also have a TV next to it,
Well,
so tech.
so do you track with your phone?
I track with the iPad.
Ooh. So, honestly, if you have a phone that you're not using to track or everything, you can use it as your chat because that's what I used to do. I used to have a webcam, and before I had a second monitor, whenever I would start stream, the Twitch app would be like, "All right, you can look at your like dashboard," and so I would look at chat through my phone app, through the Twitch app, and it helped a lot. Or what I do is I will minimize the window that I'm currently using. Like if I was playing Power Wash on stream, I would minimize it so it was windowed, and then I would have OBS or whatever I'm reading chat off of, and I would put it behind that window, but just have it enough so that the chat was off to the side, off to like to the right. So it would still be behind my game, but I could still read it.
Mm-hmm.
It's things are a lot things are difficult when you got one monitor. Hang in there, buddy.
I'm trying.
Hang in there, buddy. If you were near me, I'd be like, here's a monitor, because I got like one or two old monitors in my house. But yeah,
That's the
think
beauty.
about using a phone or something. It helps.
That's the beauty thing about Facebook Marketplace. I can very much find
Yeah.
uh, monitors that someone's throwing away because they got a new one for like less than $100.
Honestly, it sounds like a really weird question, and I honestly wouldn't have the bravery to do it. But some places, like business wise, might get rid of like monitors or something like that. Like, I know with my parents' workplace, granted they're government contractors or whatnot,
Mm.
or my workplace, whenever like they're getting rid of stuff, it's like it's either they trash it or like they donate it. Some places might just like let you have something. But I love Facebook Marketplace. Not that I've been on there in years, but you find some really good stuff.
Oh, very
Or
much.
Craigslist. Craigslist is a little creepy, but like you can
Yeah.
find some you can find some cool stuff on Craigslist.
Oh, I
I
don't
love looking at
imagine not.
furniture.
But I don't ever use Craigslist for that very same reason. Is it's a bit questionable.
Everything can be very questionable, especially like with Facebook Marketplace. It could have been very scary for me meeting up with people to like sell stuff, but like it really all just. I think it's a lot better these days. How are you going on your cleaning, sir?
Trying to get into the crevices.
Oh, I hate the crevices, and especially when they're behind something and you can't get back there. It's like, how do you think I'm gonna get back there? Huh? Huh? You think I'm a mouse? No, I'm not a space mouse. I'm a space packer.
I'm a space packer.
I'm a
For
space
me, it's like I don't have a ladder. I don't have anything here.
No, we have ladders around here. There's a step stool over here.
Oh, that's a step stool that you can only reach so
sure
far.
I'm sure there's got to be a ladder around here somewhere. Sometimes you just gotta look.
Oh, that's the one thing I find very shitty about me. I don't look. It's like how most guys. I really love the meme. I know you must have seen it at some point, but it's a meme and it's a picture of a guy opening up a fridge, and he's like, "Honey, where's the ketchup?" Also, guys, about 500 yards out, do you see that sniper out there?
Oh my gosh. I thought you were about to do the dead dove meme. Because you said guy opening fridge. Gosh, that shows a lot about me. That shows a lot about me. That's immediately the thing I think about is the dead dove meme. You know what meme I'm talking about?
Slightly, yes.
I don't remember what show it was, but it's like guy opens up a fridge and there's something in a bag and it says dead dove, do not open. And the guy opens it and he's like, I don't know what I expected.
Not a dead dove?
It's basically that term now is what people use for like, hey, we've got this tagged for certain things. If you open it and you complain, that's on you. So now people will like tag art or like fanfics and it says dead dove, do not eat. AKA, you see the tag says murder. Don't complain if you read and it says and it has murder.
Or don't complain if it's like NSFW.
Exactly. Well, you don't really do it for NSFW. You do it. It's for stuff that are very difficult to like talk about, like.
Oh, so like
more extreme topics, like someone, if it's like artwork, you could have dead dove because someone is very bloody and got like body parts and stuff.
Oh, some like what's the word? It's like Goro or something?
Goro, yes. I forget what the yeah, it could be like Goro. It's just basically anything that's problematic. It's not like
it would cause a flight or fight response out of you.
Exactly. If it's gonna make if it could possibly trigger somebody, if it's like very like taboo, that's you put dead dove, do not eat. Because even though you might be like interested in writing or participating in those fictional things, you do have to understand that like that's not something you could just readily put out there so easily. So everyone will put that.
I've seen the dead dove thing, but at the same time, because I'm baby, I'm like, what does that mean?
Baby Puffy. Baby Puffy.
Baby Puff Puff.
Baby Papa.
Can we get on this topic again?
I don't know. We were talking about the fridge and.
I just remember fridge, and then us also talking about Marie Calliope at one point, and then I don't know where our trail is started. Only the VOD will tell.
Yeah, only the VOD would tell later when you look at it, and then go, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, what were they cooking?
Don't know. Sometimes I just throw things into the blender and hope it tastes good.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Puffy.
Gordon Puffy. This chicken's fucking raw!
I can hear it clucking. So fresh, I can hear it freaking clucking. I haven't seen that man in a while.
Gordon, yeah. I actually used to work in culinary, so.
Ooh, I thought you were about to say the Hell's Kitchen, but like, dang.
No, thank God I wasn't in Hell's Kitchen. I'd probably cry and probably wouldn't.
Honestly, the only thing I think that would make you not cry at that workplace is if you were a bouncer or a server.
Touche.
Or, well, no, I was gonna say a dishwasher, but like, you know.
Oh, no.
Somebody could be
no.
like, this plate's bloody crumbly. You can feel the crumbs on it, mate. That's Australian.
Who the fuck did the dishes? There's still someone's fucking meal on it.
Eat the meal off it.
Oh, God.
Go on, if you want to have it on the plate so badly, then you eat it up.
But no, I used to be in culinary, especially in the workplace.
Ooh.
And then I went into construction, which was still very much similar to culinary. Because you're making...
You're sort of following a recipe with construction.
Yeah, and
It's a bit bigger, but...
It's a bit bigger, and also you still have that one person goes, did you even fucking read the blueprint? Did you?
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that line of work having a lot of big loudies.
Oh, no. The worst is when you have old heads and new heads.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
I've heard you talk about that term before.
yeah, yeah. So, in construction, it's very much you're working with people that are from like the 80s still, and then you
Yeah.
have people that are like new gen. And
Mm-hmm.
so you'll have that constant headbutting between, because I've done this for so many years, you should shut up and listen to me. And then new heads are
Right.
just like, well, I understand that you've done this many years, but there's like a new way of doing it now. But they don't want to hear it. They want to do it.
Exactly.
They want to do it their way that they've been taught many years ago. But the problem is that was many years ago.
I think that's the problem. My sister's fiance works in electrical. He's like, I guess it's like considered, or he's going to be considered journeyman. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but like
journeyman.
his dad is in electrical too, and so I think he's one of those old heads as well. And so like I hear them talking about like how things are different and stuff. I can imagine like especially like with union stuff that can be a lot more difficult.
Depends because like you'll have people that are union, and then there'll be people that are non-union, and then it's very much like a jealousy complex.
Yeah, though there's some places I think you have to be union.
There are.
Yeah, because I think that's what my sister's fiance is. I'm gonna have to get used to calling him my brother-in-law. Damn.
Oh, I feel you on that one. I have brother-in-law, and he works in the brewery.
Ooh,
So
that's
that
fun.
oh, it is fun. It's very fun when they come over and I get to talk to them about beer.
You got any good hops lately?
My favorite beer, I know it's not most people's favorite, but here in Canada we have Sour Mash beers.
Never heard of it.
So,
Granted, I am not a beer packer. I'm very much a tequila packer. I got a
mhm.
whole bottle of Jose Cuervo still in my fridge.
So also this company that my brother-in-law works at, they started making gin as well. So
I don't
they're
think I've had gin before either. I'm still sort of I love alcohol, but I don't get to have it enough that like I have like any hard like particular taste. I just know that
mm,
I don't like straight up heavy vodka, and I know that I'm not a beer person. Or
um
at least I don't think I'm a beer packer.
well, it depends because you have like so these are the different of beers that you have. You have IPAs, you have pilsners, you have pale ales, then you got blonde,
Ooh.
and then you have
Brunette?
no, you have what are called amber ales. You have
Okay.
ales, then you have sour mash, and I'm sure I'm missing a few others, but
Is hard cider a beer thing, or is it just cider?
cider is cider. So,
Cider,
but
cider.
cider is just basically fermented
Apple juice.
apple juice. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to think of what I tried. I know I've had gosh, what was it? I know it's a cider. Angry Orchard, that's what it was.
Oh,
But
Angry Orchard. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
is very popular here. But I'm trying to think of what I tried like beer wise or IPA wise.
Well,
I'm
I
sh- I'm
IPA
trying.
is like a real hard, strong beer. So it's strong beer IPAs.
Ooh, so then no wonder I didn't like it.
Hmm.
IPAs are very popular here too. We got a few local ones.
So the type of beer I think you would like more are blondes or amber ales, because
Are they
they're
fruity? I
yeah, they're
like
a bit
fruity.
fruity. They're a bit fruity.
They're a bit fruity.
They are a
just
bit
like me.
I was about
Just
to say,
like me.
I was about to say, no wonder why we have so many people that are fruity and that are just like, yeah, I like one of these.
I just like fruity. I don't like the hard taste of like alcohol. I want it to be there, the sting of it, but I also want to sort
Like
of
to
forget it's
taste it.
alcohol. Yeah, I want to be able to taste my drink. It's like condiments. You want to eat the food. You don't want to eat the condiment. Like if I drink my champagne, I want to have that hint of champagne, but also like I add champagne to my apple juice.
Oh, basically a mimosa.
I think mimosa's only with orange juice.
It can be, and I think it is, but I mean, technically,
It's a fruit juice, so.
yeah.
But that's what if I drink champagne, I have to like do 2/3 apple juice. So it's mostly apple juice with champagne.
So gin is pretty much just like tequila. It's just for example, we have gin where you have juniper berries in them.
I'll have to think about that. Because the only things I really drink are rum and tequila.
Well, put it this way: if you like tequila, you're gonna like gin.
Okay, I will think on that. Because next weekend I plan on drinking some while I'm at my convention. So I will remember. I will remember this.
I just know that depending on how you are, do you drink tequila straight?
I've never had tequila straight.
Okay, so yeah, any alcohol, strong alcohol is good if you have like something to pair it with.
Yeah, I don't think I would enjoy anything straight because that would make me think back of the martini I had, the cosmopolitan I had that I ordered just because it was pink.
Or basically Mr. Iglesias, where he's like, if you can say the name of the alcohol when you're drunk, like
Okay,
Jaeger!
but the thing is that the thing is though is that some people have some names are different languages and some people can speak those languages better. Like some people are not going to be able to say Spanish names good, but here I can speak some Spanish, so it's I can say that. Obviously, I'm not that drunk. I've never been drunk, so
Okay.
I've not found my tipsy point yet.
I very much found my tipsy point, and I do not like my... Actually, I know my tipsy point, I know my absolutely drunk point, and then I do know my I'm completely gone. And I don't
know
want to be
nothing.
completely gone ever again.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I'm just curious about my own state when I am, because last year I remember when I was going to the convention that I usually go to, brought a bunch of drinks. I downed a whole drink twice, with an empty stomach. Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. I drank a whole Mike's Hard. I gulped. Pim can tell you. Pim's got video of it. But me downing 95% of a Mike's Hard lemonade in one gulp. And nothing happened. Meanwhile, my friend is on the floor, passed out drunk after 1 or 2 drinks, and I'm just oh boy.
You know what? I'm pretty much very much a lightweight. And I'm very happy being lightweight because all I have to do is just buy maybe 1 or 2 things.
Exactly, there you go.
I'm not
you don't have to work for it.
Yeah, I'm not
you spend less money.
It's not like I have to put down a house payment for the amount of beer just to get drunk or something, you know?
Yeah.
Of course.
You don't gotta put down a whole bunch.
God
You
forbid.
forget. Oh no. Oh no.
But yeah, I'm just happy that I have that knowledge that that's the amount I want to go. I also found out that I cannot drink anything that has lime in it.
Are you allergic to lime?
No, I'm not allergic. It's just that my body just feels like queasy.
Oh,
Like
that's odd.
like
Huh.
for example, like a lime margarita.
Ooh, I like margaritas.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like margaritas too, but as soon as you throw like a lime in there, even if
It
my
must be
stomach,
the acidity.
yeah, maybe my stomach lining is finally like going bye-bye.
It's from all the puffing.
Yeah, it's all the puffing.
You poof too much. You stretched it thin. But that makes sense in a way. I'm not a lime kind of packa, so like I don't really drink anything lime flavored. I usually have like strawberry or watermelon, or
It's
if I
not
can find it, green apple.
it's not because of like that. I think like it's just overall like lime. Like as soon as you put a lime in there, maybe I'm just like, blah.
You put the lime in the coconut and you puke it all up.
Yes.
Don't put the lime in the coconut.
Oh, since we've been so much talking about beer and
I was
got that.
thinking it. I was like, no, we're just gonna. I'm gonna let them continue.
So for VTubing and whatnot, when you went with the alpaca, what was the like what was a VTubing model like? For example, the alpaca wasn't your first choice, was it?
I mean, I almost wasn't truthful about being alpaca at first. Yeah, I almost went as a Christmas reindeer.
A Christmas reindeer?
Yeah, because look, I might be furry, but like I can have my own personas. So like, if I was an alpaca, I would definitely think about being a reindeer. And you know me, I'm a Christmas baby. So I, it's always been sort of like my thing. Holly Jolly has always been my online kind of like moniker. So it just kind of would play into it. And I like reindeer, but then I was like, eh. And honestly, because I'm an artist, I was just drawing a bunch of stuff. And I love alpacas, and so guess what? An alpaca, I stay true to myself in being an alpaca. I might not be an earth alpaca, like I love so much, but like you know what? I'm just gonna be me. People need to accept who I am. And
Amen.
VTubing lets people accept that I am not human.
True enough, true enough.
Who needs to be human?
Nobody does.
But yeah, if I did not accept my alpaca-ness, I would be a reindeer. It would have been a Santa's reindeer dropout.
That's also a mouthful. Christmas reindeer dropout.
Yeah, I would have been just like, you know, a rebel reindeer. Actually, that sounds cool. Rebel reindeer.
Rebels, rebel riots.
Ooh, I like it. I mean, who's to say I won't, you know, commission somebody to make a new body for me, you know? Maybe one day I will want to play pretend and be somebody else. There's people who have more than one persona on here.
That's
There's more
true.
than- who needs to be subjected to only one way of portraying themselves?
Well, I mean, so that people know kind of like who you are, and you're sticking to one kind of label. Like, I mean, Iron Mouse, right? She's
I mean,
technically
Iron
a
Mouse, I mean, it's technically still her, just in different outfits and different, like, aesthetics. But I mean,
Touche.
like, you know, having a different, like, whole model. Like, what if I don't want to be an alpaca? What if I one day want to be human? I want to be a real boy!
I want to be a real boy.
Like, there's so many models up. Like, I could pull, if I was, like, streaming, there's, like, models that I've got that are, like, you know, not alpaca. I got models that are not alpaca. Granted, I didn't really want them. I accidentally downloaded them. But it came with something.
I think
got 'em.
there was also like just to throw out an example, I remember Mari saying that she wanted to, if she didn't choose like a Minotaur, she would have gone with like a centipede or something.
Yes, she had that done. She had the art done by Euro, and she had a stream, I think, with just the PNG. She could totally do that. She could totally do that. And just like, you know, people could be like, oh, it says on the title, it's this person so-and-so. That would be so cool. It's just called roleplay.
True enough.
Roleplay. It's fun. I
there-
honestly would love that.
There was one stream also that she like had like a Freddy Fazbear.
Yes, Freddy Fazbear. Yes, I remember she was doing the model earlier in the stream, and then I raided in, and then she had the hat. She just had the head on her head. That is like her thing now. She just does the. I love it. Good for them. Good for them. Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear. Okay, now we're off on our other question. Of course, let me just have a moment to not be like,
You gotta think for a second.
yeah.
Remember to remember.
I'm trying to, but I have a fish brain. I can only
thought you
think
were about to-
7 seconds ahead.
I thought you were about to say I have a fat ass and it keeps alerting the guards.
I do.
That shows again where my brain is at.
Otacon, I keep sneaking around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Speaking of solid snack, solid snack,
Solid snack. That ass do be a snack.
you really do. Fortnite has a skin where you have a solid snake.
I saw that, and everyone talked about how his booty was deflated.
His booty was deflated, so
People keep nerfing his butt.
it was
People
funny
keep
because
nerfing the butt.
me and my IRL friends were just very much play Fortnite, and we're just like, look at them, they massacred my boy's ass.
Look what they've done to my boy. I definitely heard about it because of Mari, you know, and Euro, because they're very much into the solid snake butt.
The solid
Tim
snake
might be into it as
series.
well. And then, like, you know, Pomu, you know, rest in peace soon, Pomu Rain Puff, but, like, she also was talking about how her man was slaughtered from the behind.
Is that the bite of 87?
Oh my gosh, they took a Freddy Fazbear took a chomp out of his butt. Snake, why'd you go into Freddy Fazbear's? Why'd you go into Freddy Fazbear's for, Snake?
I wanted some
What
of that
mission did you
pizza.
have there?
I wanted the pizza.
You know what? There's not really anything about pizza in the game. We don't get to eat the pizza.
That is true. We don't.
We don't get to... Well, you know, you can make pizza, apparently, in Help Wanted, too. Just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
Just a
Oh.
little bit. I had pizza, though, when I went to go see FNAF in theaters. I ordered it at the theater, and I got it. And I was
See-
like, this is not good pizza, but, like, you know, it'll do.
See, I didn't go to watch Freddy Fazbear. I mean the
For the Freddy Fazbear.
I didn't go see the film because I literally thought, you know, it's supposedly It's supposed to be a jump scare kind of like game, but
No, this is not. It was not at all. This movie, it had like its tense moments, but it definitely didn't give me any like jump scare deals. And like, I don't get scared by that stuff, but like, it didn't really have that. It was very controlled. It was very much the tension and just like the plot that really was gonna make you scared of anything.
mm,
Like, if my sister could my sister could probably watch the movie, and she doesn't do that kind of stuff. She doesn't. There's definitely not any like true to game jump scares. Like the game, it's totally doesn't have the game jump scares. It's very like mellowed out. But that's kind of a good thing because like you can't really do that in a movie too much of that nature. Because it wasn't technically a horror movie, it was like a suspense. Or no, it was a horror movie, not suspense. I don't remember which is which. Definitely wasn't jumpy though. I might do a FNAF like watch along one day. Because I think it's out now on more than just one like network. I just have to figure out how in the world to do that, watch along wise.
You there?
yeah, I'm here.
I didn't know if you. I was like, you accidentally mute.
No, I really had to. I'm still thinking on the next questionnaire.
You're fine. You're fine. Can I ask you a question then?
Oh yeah, actually, there's even a segment where if I'm truly done with questions, I'll then have the guest answer or ask questions.
All right then. Llamas or alpacas?
Ooh, shit, that's a tough one.
What
Alpacas.
is it?
Their
Good answer.
their fur is 10 times softer, and on top of that,
Well, no, actually, that is true. That is true. Llama hair is a lot more coarser, and it's
mhm,
why you don't really see people use it. Llamas are more of a guard animal of livestock, not a like fleece.
they're not
sort of
like
deal.
house sheep where you can like take their fur and use it for like socks or something.
Yeah, llamas are very much a guard animal.
I was gifted some alpaca socks because I used to do a newspaper run as a job, and
Ooh.
one of the people that I delivered newspapers to owned an alpaca farm.
Pika!
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was like the most dope thing to have because I was just like, if I was gonna go snowboarding, the alpaca
Yeah.
socks were going to like save me from the cold.
Yeah, I don't have too many things with like actual alpaca stuff. I have an alpaca here on my desk, and I think he's made of No, that's not made out of alpaca. This is just regular needle felt. I don't know. No, it is made of alpaca. I remember because it's cost me a good bit of money. But I do have another alpaca, and the fur is looser, and it's so soft. And I'm so happy with it. And Dandy likes it too, and that's why I can't have it at the alpaca herd at my bed anymore. Because Dandy keeps getting it. He cannot have it.
That's basically like my beagle too. She'll get her paws on anything.
Dandy loves fabric. He likes to put things in his mouth. He's such a big baby.
Dandy seems to be like a kind of like a poodle, right? Or like
He is poodle. He's a doodle, but
a
he's
doodle.
75%. He's 75% poodle. So he's more poodle than Bernese, which is what his other. That's what his other breed is.
I was gonna say there was another type of breed that is like that, and it's
Golden doodle.
no. My grandmother had this type of dog, and he's oh god, I can't remember the breed, but
Was
his
it a mix or?
I think maybe a mix, or it was a Havanese.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, those are pretty fluffy, and they're silly too. All
Yeah.
dogs are silly.
Yeah, however, he like just I think maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years ago passed away. So
Oh no, Papa.
yeah, so my grandmother was very distraught over him gone because that's all that she pretty much had at her
Her
house.
child.
Yeah. But she
Little
has a little Yorkie.
I
well.
love Yorkies. That's what we had before Dandy.
Yeah.
I didn't own her. Dandy's mine, but my mom owned a Yorkie, and her name was Gabby. And so we had her for 13 years. So she was very much with us for like a long time.
Ours, basically, his name's Max. And so...
Good old name. Good classic name.
Good classic name. However, he is very much very 13-year-old, so he's an old man. And
I like it when they're old.
And he's basically not he's very picky on what he wants to eat now. Very spoiled.
He's like, I've lived a long life. I can do whatever I want now.
I deserve.
He said
the
teenage
finest.
years. He said teenage years. His
Basically,
rebellion.
basically revert back to teen.
Basically, yeah.
Help up.
Um,
Help.
but yeah, that's my answer. Alpaca.
Smart. Okay, but alpaca or camel?
Still alpaca.
Good job, buddy. Good job. People don't know about camels are related to alpacas and llamas.
Well, I mean, they both have like a hump, and they have a long neck, and they both spit.
Well, they're all technically related.
They all
by blood,
spit
they're
at people, so
They're all camelids.
yeah. Just one's more Egypt, the other one's more.
One's more Egypt. It's very much an African thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't. Has my local farm got a? I know they don't have alpacas, but I wonder if they have a camel. Somebody around this area has a camel, I know. Because otherwise they wouldn't have it for, like, the live nativity stuff.
Put it this way: here in Canada, we actually have a petting zoo that has capybaras.
Ah.
Wait, a petting zoo? Oof.
Yeah.
Oof, that's not... capybaras don't belong in a petting zoo.
Oh, they do. These ones, they're very much, they like when people come by and feed them a carrot, and then you get to, like, pet them.
As long as they're not being domesticated. Because you can't domesticate a capybara.
No.
They are big boys, and they're cute, but, like, you cannot have one as a pet. No matter how hard you try. You'd have to have your own rainforest in your backyard. You'd have to have more than you'd have to have at least 3 at minimum. Because they're rodents and theirs are social. I don't know if we have any petting zoos around here.
Just overall, it's like we also have like emus as well.
Emma.
I love emus, but they
Emus
don't
are
love me.
funny. I remember, I don't know what it was. I guess it was a long time ago. I just remember there was this video of like a baby emu, and it was just running around somebody's house. I guess they were a wildlife rehabilitator, and it's just this little baby emu, and he's just going nuts all over the place. And of course, they can't keep their head still, and so it's just like flopping all over the place. It was hilarious.
I really love that they have like a little mating dance.
Oh, they do. That's right. They do. Everybody should have a little mating. No, never mind. Humans don't need a mating dance.
No.
I
I mean,
already do.
we already do, but it's questionable mating dance.
Yeah, humping the air is not.
And throwing it back. I don't know.
You like to throw it back in the chats. I don't want to hear that.
Well, it's not my fault that I'm adorable and everybody loves my booty being thrown.
That's true. We like a rump. Luscious rumpus.
I think my most favorite video of a pufferfish is that one where it literally comes out of the rock formation and a scuba diver's just diving around there and it comes up to him and then goes between the person's hands and he's just squishing and squanching it.
Oh, baby, I love it. I love those kind of stuff. It's cute because it's like it's obvious that like the divers aren't like there to like harass them and stuff. It's the fish are just curious and they're just wanting to be silly.
You know which is the most curious fish? And they're
Is
the
it
most
eels?
No, and they're the most prehistoric fish out there. Well,
Sharks.
no. Sturgeons.
Oh.
Here in Canada, we have a lot of sturgeons, and they are very curious on the world above because they'll come up from like the absolute depths of a lake, right, or a river,
Yeah.
and they'll come up to where a person is, and they'll just like literally stare at you.
Well, fish are attracted by, sound, so.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably used to people feeding them now.
Put it this way, back in the 1950s when our first bridge, where my hometown is located, they put in the bridge around the 1950s, and there were horror stories from the divers because you had to pay someone to like, underwater weld, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's scary.
And they were like, they're just being chilling, minding their own business, just doing the job that they're tasked to, and our lake in certain areas is like bottomless, right?
Yeah.
And you'll have like these fish come out from the bottom of absolute darkness, and they're about the same size as a freaking bus.
Oh, right. I don't know why I was sitting there thinking about like a small tuna size deal.
No,
Oof.
sturgeons are again prehistoric big fish.
That's crazy. I'm just imagining this fish like face coming out from like black, and it's like, hello there.
Hello there. Me. Oh no.
Are you saying, aren't you friends with sturgeons? You live in the deep.
I mean, technically yes and technically no. I'm more of a kind of, I could be in shallow water, I can be in like deep water, but I'm not like down in the deep.
It's like with me. I'm a space alpaca. I don't go into space. My brain spaces out. I don't go into space. I space out. That is my spaciness.
You space out.
I space out. Yeah.
I pull up.
What?
It's silly. I'm just trying to think of which song I'm referring to. I pull up.
I'm trying to think if I heard that. I was about to ask how you got up there, but I see the stairs.
Yep, there's a ramp.
Go up the ramp.
Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Oh my gosh, we do cleanings. This is the most cleaning I've done in quite some time. It's funny, my every time I bring up this game, my mom thinks it's the funniest thing.
Power
Like
wash.
I said the other day, yeah, Power Wash. She thinks it's the funniest thing that one of my favorite games is Power Wash Simulator.
You know,
I
if you
would-
really wanted to do power washing, you could like power wash our house, right?
I have a power washer. I have a power washer, and I've done some power washing. My dad is supposed to be building like a shiplap wall in our basement, and so he's doing it like with our own wood. And you have to power wash it. Well, he was doing that, and he wanted us to help, and I'm like, I want to power wash. I know how to power wash. So like, it's different from the game. I'm like, I know how to power wash.
Shut up! I know how to power wash. Give me that.
I
thing.
know how to power wash. And then I remember I was watching him. Me and my mom were watching him like do it outside, and he was doing something. I'm like, he doesn't know that he could switch to the green nozzle. And my mom just died. She's like, because she automatically knew what I was talking about. She's like, oh my god. Like, this child. Why does my thing constantly want to go to the extended rod? I can't. I guess I can't help it. I'm just a very extended. I got a very long rod.
This-
I can't help it. I did not ask for how long it would be. It just happened. That is just how things manifested.
Is what they did.
It is what the fates wanted. The brain of Holly knew what they wanted. And they got dong. Dong, da, dong, dong.
Dum 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 dum.
There's so many little spots that I'm missing. I hate the little spots that you just can't seem to get no matter how hard you power wash them.
I hate it when you think you're done, and it
Yeah,
has
we're at
99.
99%. Yeah, we're at 99% clean. 99%, 99.0001 maybe? And
Yeah.
then they also, like, you'll have, like, a few good chunks left in something, and it'll be like, okay, you're done. And it's like, no, I'm not. And then they'll have, like, this teeny tiny stuff, and it's like,
No,
you're not done.
you ain't done.
Like, you missed a spot. There's
Oh,
I've been doing the Christmas map lately.
Oh, God.
And there's like this one part where you have to clean the wall behind, like, a jacket and boots and hats and stuff. You can't get to the stuff easily. You have to crouch, and then you have to do this and that, and you have to learn what you can jump on. So you're sitting there bouncing on a coat rack, which is impossible. You're bouncing on just like a hanger, just trying to clean. And it's crazy, man. It's just crazy. I'm just trying to clean the wall. I wish they had a thing where, like, you could interact with the ladder and the step ladder. Why can't you interact and, like, maybe pull something aside? That'd be kind of cool.
I think they were trying to go with realism, but at the same time, it's like,
I mean, I get that they're being goofy, but, like, realistic way would be to remove things. Like, you don't leave your clothes and everything out. Like, I don't need to power wash, your clothes. Santa's suit needs to go to the dry cleaners. Not the power washers.
but, power wash.
The power wash, yeah, the power wash. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like there's a power wash thing at the con I'm going to. It's a con that's very much focused on games. So, especially indie games. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
I don't
there's
think.
some places on like signs that I'm noticing that got missed.
Yeah. And then it's hard. I wish you could change the color of, like, when you press tab, or I don't know what the button is for you, but if I press tab, I can see, like, what I've missed. It's like orange. But
Yeah,
sometimes things they don't show up,
it
especially
oh.
when there's sunlight.
it's right on the D-pad
Ooh.
for me.
I don't think I've played this game with the controller, because I have an Xbox controller. I have the space one.
Yeah, I'm noticing all along here.
Yeah, it's a lot of different stuff. Because it's always like, you gotta jump, you gotta crouch.
You gotta lay on your belly.
Yeah, you gotta be a mechanic.
Oh, I see where there's some more over there.
Like these saloon doors, like they're just in all these little tiny crevices. It's like when you need to get the window blind cleaner.
See, that's why I love this like little spinny thing. The
I know,
nozzle.
right? It's good. It
It'll
really
get
like
it.
kind of gets right in there. Yeah.
I
I
see.
wish it was bigger.
I see another spot that you missed up in here.
He's calling out my work, you guys. I'm not supposed to be at work, and he's sitting there like calling me out like he's my boss. Y'all.
Y'all.
I've been at this for almost 3 hours now. So I get paid for 3 hours work or more, right?
Slightly, yes, but at
Maybe I get a cut. I get a cut.
but at the same time, it's like, you know,
Yeah, no.
I work in this kind of industry, so I get constantly called out on my bullshit.
I'm used to being called out on my bullshit. That's just called Daily La Fateca. What am I missing? The saloon sign is still... There we go. What else? Ooh, that fence post there. I love how it's like I can see the glow, but it's coming from the post on the outside. What do you want me to do? You want me to leave the premises and to clean it from the outside? You didn't. That was not part of our agreement.
Sorry. You got to anyway.
Is that the moon or the sun in the sky? It looks like the moon. You take the moon, and you take the moon.
And then you take the moon, and then you take the moon.
Oh man, imagine if they did another Final Fantasy collab, but it was Final Fantasy 14, and you could clean the moon. I'm like, oh yes, I want to clean the bunny burrows. Please, let me deep clean the Loporits. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
The Loporits are like the space bunnies. And they have like their own little base on the moon. It's not really a...
They have space bunnies?
Yeah, they're based on another Final Fantasy game. I forget what they're called in the other game. They're called Loporits in 14. And just saying the Loporits is not really a spoiler because they're kind of out there now. Unless like someone's really trying to avoid everything.
Isn't
But
there
just saying
a new Final Fantasy game now?
They came out with 16 last year.
Right.
I have not been able to play it because it is not yet on PC. I don't have a PS5. And yet, they're like, oh, well, we're going to have the Final Fantasy 14 and 16 collab soon. Bro, I don't know if I can play it I haven't even played 16. Like, I don't want to get spoiled. Like, I couldn't even watch Mari play it because, like, I'm not getting spoiled. I don't know anything really other than the fact that there is some hot ass in it.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
That reminds me.
And there's a good doggo.
They have like
They got Sid. They got
fur humanoids in it.
The fur humanoids.
the
Like a beast tribe kind of
yeah,
deal?
the beast tribe.
Are you talking about 16?
I believe so. I mean, I know
I
about.
don't remember anything. I don't know anything
You
about that
posted
in
it on
16.
Twitter recently.
No, that's 14. That's 14.
Oh, that's
Those are
14.
yes, that's the Hrothgars. Those are the species that you could play as.
Oh.
So
Okay.
next update, you can play as Lady Lions, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Because originally there was not any like, you know, Hrothgars or Bun Boys actually. We had to be like, you know, loud about like that's not cool. And so now we got Bun Boys and now we got Hrothgars. And we're very happy for it. The furries are happy.
You
It is
gotta,
a better world now.
you gotta make the furries happy.
Look, we were happy with Mikote and Vieira girls, but like, look, they used to with Final Fantasy 11, which was their first MMO, and it still is running. The cat girls were there was no cat boys, and I think Final Fantasy 14 in its first intuition, I think there wasn't any boys either, but then they stopped that. Which you know is a good thing because now Girl Hatia is like one of their most popular characters, and he's a kitty boy. He's my kitty boy. I have him on my desk. I have his ass on my bed. Wait, I have his ass next to me too. I have his plump rear right here. Yeah. Wait, where's his tail?
Jesus,
There he is.
Holly, you make it sound like you have him tied up.
I mean,
Rough.
I got my bard necklace here. I could use that to tie him up.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna tie him up right now. I actually have acrylic standees that are made to be tied up.
Acrylic keys?
Acrylic standees, like you know, they're big acrylics, and they have a base.
Oh,
So
yeah,
instead
yeah,
of like
yeah,
a
yeah.
figurine, there's acrylic standees and keychains where the point is to make it look like they're tied up, and you wrap your phone cord around it or something. I have one or two of those. I don't use them to wrap my phone cards with. I display my pieces nicely. But I have, when I was in a Zine thing, we have a standee where it's supposed to be him like all tied up. I need to get him something tied up with. I need to find something nice. Maybe that's what I could make. I can make a pack of Holly merch, and it's just Pekka tied up. Hog tie Pekka. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Golan.
Golan, what'd you do?
Golan used a
redeem.
a redeem where in Lethal Company there's coil heads.
Oh.
And they very much are like weeping angels from Doctor Who.
Oh, right. I've seen them. I don't know what the sound they make, but I've seen people, walk backwards to avoid them.
Yeah. Basically, it sounds like a spring.
Right. Okay.
So.
Gosh, Golan. Look, you don't have the dog redeem, so he's got to do something else.
Yeah, that is true.
I joke about with my folks all the time. Be like, yeah, I had the dog redeemed like 2 times today. Dandy's clearly the streamer here, not me.
They're like, dog redeem, what?
No, they know what it is. They know it's what the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? I'll be like, Dandy, you can come downstairs. I need someone to pay $1 to do the redeem. Where is that? Alright. Oh my gosh, this sign is still...
Jesus
it looks like
Christ.
we're done, but we're not.
Dandy, the star of the farm.
No, 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 no. We're not starting that here. We're not starting that here. There's no farm. There's no farm. There's no farm. Why is this man insinuating farm all the time?
Because you're
I
an
think
alpaca?
But I'm not an earth alpaca. I've not been on a farm. Look, my earth parents, my dad used to be a little farm boy, but that's the only thing. That's the only thing. It might sound like I was raised in a barn, but no. I think it actually started when I introduced my sister because he called her farm sister. So that's what he calls her, farm sister. And like she's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. And this is like before like I really
I don't know, sis.
Golan.
It sounds like you belong in the barn.
Excuse you. Are you saying I don't belong in a castle?
Thus a farm is somewhere.
No. No. No farm. No fun. No farm. No farm.
Here's me just...
My bedroom might be as messy as a barn, but no. I'm highly civilized Pekka. I am a highly civilized Pekka, even though I have Fujo in my blood. Well, I don't have blood, but I might have Fujo running through my spacey veins, but I am a civilized Fujo Pekka. I display my stuff nice and civilly. It's not all on the floor. Well, at least my stuff on... I got some stuff on the floor, okay? But I just gotta clean.
You, are you saying farms aren't civilized? How dare you?
I'm saying that farms usually don't have, like, you know, clean toilets and bidets hooked up and air conditioning and Wi-Fi and Ethernet and RGB lighting.
I mean, they could.
I mean, yeah, they could. They could. But, like, you know, that would defeat the purpose of a barn. I don't think that would last too long. You would have the sheep and the animals eating your cords.
Oof, Holly, you're definitely going to be giving me a hard time over here.
What do you mean?
You know how I was just like, you know, calling you out on cleaning? You definitely have a chance to call out me on my cleaning.
I wouldn't call anybody out on their cleaning. I wouldn't call anybody out on their cleaning. Where are you at?
I'm just over here on the train tracks. They're super dirty.
Oh yeah, itty bitty. There's so many individual parts.
Oh my god, even some of the cliff area is still, like, dirty.
Yeah, I'm, like, especially the tops of it. It's like, how are you supposed to get that, bruh?
Then some of the sign here, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we're gonna be doing this for a while.
Nah, we almost got it. Use your extensions if you got them. Well, I know you got them because I have them. Remember to use the extensions.
Oh yeah, I'm using the really short one right now. Ah! 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 Yeah, water out the puffer fish.
It's like reverse poof.
Anywhere else that I'm not seeing?
I don't know. And of course it's hard to see because the sun is out and then you can't really... The only thing you can really do is, like, you know, roll your mouse over it to see, like, its gauge.
Oh, there's one spot underneath the...
Man, our client must be really stingy to be like, I want this place spotless, I don't care if there's a bunch of dirt. I'm surprised that we're not having to clean the dirt.
To be fair, all this dirt would have been dirty anyway.
Oh, I see something far away.
Oh my god. Like, I love this game, but at the same time, I'm just like,
Yeah.
God damn.
It stops being relaxing at this point.
Yeah, at 99%, stops being relaxing, and then it just becomes like hide and go seek.
Right? And you just can constantly hear me pressing the tab button. Look, if I didn't have foods, this would be a lot easier. Thank goodness I have an MMO mouse. Like
MMO?
I can,
Mouse?
it's for Final Fantasy and stuff. What happens with this mouse is that on the left side, or I guess you can, if it's a left-sided mouse, it would be on the right side, but where your thumb is supposed to be at, if I had a thumb, you have a numeric keypad. And so, like, yeah, it's really, really handy, especially with this game, because, like, it's not intended for this game, but, like, if I press and hold the one button, I can do my extensions, and I can do my nozzles. It's just so much easier. I don't use numeric keypad or keyboard for Final Fantasy. I use my controller, which some people think is, like, the worst way to do it, but, like, it's such a really good mouse. I love it. I think VTubers should invest more in an MMO mouse, because that's how I do my toggles. I have my toggles assigned to, like, numbers and a control key, so I can just press the control key, and Holly, that was not dirt. That was not lit up dirt. That was just literally the sun.
Oof.
But yeah, I have it, like I have something, like, toggled with control 1 or something, and I just use my mouse. I love it.
See,
ooh, this.
I don't know much about, like, computers and what you gotta need or have.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah,
It's like a big puzzle.
They just have so much going these days now.
I know, right? Back in my day, literally back in my day, back when I was a tiny child, I was actually telling my coworkers this, but, like, back in the day, some programs would not work on, like, specific formats, like with, like, color and stuff. So I would have to go from, like, I have to go from, like, a 16-bit to a 32-bit, and you would have to manually go into your settings and change that, restart the computer, just so you could play, like, the Rugrats game.
Oh, God.
Like, it needed a certain, like, processing format that you could change on your computer. Like how sometimes, like, when you get a computer, like, licenses, it asks you if it's, like, you want a 32-bit, you want this kind of, like, bit, whatnot. They have that.
I just want to play the fucking game.
Exactly. I had to learn to do that at, like, 5, 7 years old, just so I could play my Rugrats. And my dad hated that I learned how to do it, because I used to have to ask him all the time. But look, I wouldn't ask all the time. Sometimes I wanted to jump straight from Rugrats into Paint, into MSP. And, like, that's annoying. So you know what? A pack has got to do what a pack has got to do, man. Oh, I forgot the flag. This is the only flag I'll stand for. I lie. I got the gay flag. Oh, alright. Then
There has to be more. There has to be more.
I'm finding more on this, like...
sign up
Ooh.
there.
Ah! I fell! Yeah, it's on the sign. It's on the very top of the sign, and of course I fell doing it. I wish, like, your model in this game could be a lot smaller. You know what they could do with this game? I don't know if you could do it. I don't know how the modding capabilities are, but imagine the Lethal Company, like, 3D mod with this game.
Oh.
People could put their models in this game. That would be so fun. I don't think it would happen because Square Enix is not really a modding kind of, like, game company. They had modding for 15, and then they stopped it. Might be able to do it still. Not sure. Wait, is that a flash? I can't. No. This place is so warm and like red coated, so you can't tell where. You have to just roll your mouse over everything to see what hasn't been finished. Ooh, just signpost again. Where is it at? It's gonna be like, oh, you need to do it at the very tippy top. Bro, you can't reach the very tippy top. Wait,
Like,
sorry.
I found quite a few bits that were just flat out. Yeah, right there too. Flip. That's so tiny. What the
You know,
fuck?
I forgot that this game has like surround sound kind of deal. So like, I like being able to tell where you're at because I can hear you on one side of my headset. I love it. Makes me think I'm listening to ASMR in a way. Like actual like immersive ASMR. Do you listen to ASMR? There's my other question for ya.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
I
are you
listen.
listening to them kissing you?
I really. There was one ASMRist that Mari actually got to play with
Oh,
Raya Riot, the
trying to remember.
the nun VTuber.
There's a few nuns. I might recognize them just by like looking at them.
Oh,
But okay. Do
Uh,
they do like just sounds or do they do like scripts?
they do scripts, they do sounds, they do lewd ASMR as well.
Do they do like role plays?
Yeah.
I love it. I still need to. I have something in the works. It's not lewd, but I have something.
In
planned.
fact, I might as well just give them a shout out.
Yeah, do it. I'm somebody who doesn't really like traditional ASMR. I don't want to hear people eat. I don't want to hear like certain sounds. It's very much, it makes me like shudder and I shrink in on myself like a paper ball at it. But like other things I'm good at, like my lord. Add that to the Holly my lord mention counter. But like the roleplay scenarios where you're not necessarily like trying to like make smacking sounds into the mic and everything, but you're just trying to make just more of a like an immersive like 3D audio deal.
Like for I don't know if you would know them, but do you know Kumo or Kumoguro?
Oh girl, that name is a little familiar.
They are very much a part of the LGBTQ community.
That name is very familiar.
But more or less, I listened to Kumoguro, and then they raided into Raya Riot, and Raya Riot has now gone to the point where now they are being a part of Comic-Cons.
Nice! Oh, good for them. Good for them. We need more VTubers at like conventions. I'm honestly really upset.
So
about the
there's,
convention that I'm going
Feel
to
the
this
love,
happening.
feel
Yeah.
the love, Mari.
I'm feeling
There we go.
it.
You're
I'm
feeling it. Are you feeling it? Are you really feeling
Can-
it?
Can you?
They're
can
they're
you not
playing with
see-
Mari
can-
in that clip.
I cannot see, but I will look at it later.
But yeah,
Let me pull it up now. Oh no! I pulled up Discord and automatically showed me another conversation. Oh look, someone's cat.
oh, that reminds me too. I'll also give you.
Oh, you didn't send it to me in Discord. You sent it to me somewhere else. I don't know where. I don't know where you sent it.
Here, let me just.
Let's say what is that? No, I don't want to update Mirror 360. No, I don't want to update. Do I look like I want to update that right now? No, no.
Hang on. Pop out? No, that's not what I wanted.
I just now realized that you put wait, are you saying that we're an 18 plus stream or that I'm an 18 plus streamer?
I'm an 18 plus stream.
All right, I didn't know if you were warning people about me or if you were just
No.
saying altogether.
Oh,
I was like, look, that's valid. That's valid. I can't really take off my my adult content like filters. I always have like the cursing one on just because I know I'll have like a swear or two. But very rarely can I turn off the other one. I'll turn it off sometimes when I know I'm going to be a little more sane. Like if I know I'm not going to be yelling at like a computer screen.
There you go. I sent it on
On the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, they're
they're not a nun anymore. They're a hellhound now.
They can't be a hellhound nun?
No.
Oh, you can be a hellhound nun.
But
Like, I'm an alpaca, but I'm also an alpaca.
I remembered them as a nun before, and their overall their ASMRs are just awesome, and they have a good voice. Another one that I listen to is Indrir.
Ooh.
They are a sleep magician.
Ooh.
I also did a VTuber interview with them, and we were playing Genshin. It was my first time playing Genshin Impact.
You did play Genshin for your first time with Salix? Ooh. I kid.
But
Salix is like the biggest like Genshin nerd.
But yeah, I played Genshin with Indrir.
Fun. I haven't played Genshin since I streamed it. I just haven't had time or the attention span. I don't have the attention span to do a lot of things. People are like, "Oh, Holly's a giant like nerd." I bet you they watch like a bajillion anime. I haven't watched anime, like an actual anime series, and I don't know how long. Okay, the last time I watched, like, I actually kept up with an anime series was Yuri on Ice, and that was like 5 to 6 years ago. And that was a very special case because I had told myself, look, when they finally make a figure skating anime, I'll watch it. And then they just happened to be gay at the same time, so like, you know.
It's a win-win.
It's funny though. I got into the series, like it was 2 episodes in already, and I finally like watched it. And I had just like left watching Free because I was like, I'm tired of this gay baiting. I'm tired of these beautiful men acting gay, and they're not actually gay. I'm tired
They're
of
not
this
doing
gay
gay
baiting.
things that I want them to.
I mean, it's just the gay baiting of it. Like I would like it if I would like them regardless, even if like they're straight or whatnot, obviously. But like it was just so very much pandering to it, and it was just very tiring because at that time that was pretty much the only thing that you could get, like gay wise, with like anime or Japanese media. That wasn't like very like hush hushy. And then Your Eyes came on, and the next thing you know, I'm like, oh no, they're doing gay bait here too. But this is really good. And then everybody kept watching it, and we're just like, they're gay baiting more. This is getting harder to ignore. This is getting really hard. Why are they going so hard on this gay baiting? And then it actually wasn't gay bait, and then like, you know, we all got like, you know,
Because they
our
damn
freaking
well
like
know.
minds blown. It's what?
Because they damn well know that it's their only way to get that good fandom going, you know? Just
Well, I mean, there was a whole story behind it and like why it was like a big build up and stuff. There was a whole like story narrative behind it. But like everyone was just like, this is going crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god. They're sitting there like talking about kissing each other. They're talking about what? They're talking about wanting to hold hands. They're sitting there like touching their hands to each other, and then they say no kiss. What do you mean?
They're slamming each other against the wall? Oh my god.
Like honestly, honestly, even when we got a kiss, we were just like, okay, it could have easily been a hug. Okay, it was just a kiss. They're okay. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna get, and then like in the next episode preview that like they always do like a next episode preview. They were talking about something. I'm gonna get you something round and golden, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And they were also talking about like, "I'm gonna be with you forever," and it's just like, okay, this is just massive like gay baiting. And then they actually propose in the next episode, and we're like, "What?" And then that is how Paka spent over $1,000 in Yuri on Ice merch in not even half a year.
It's the same like when they brought out Splash.
Splash.
It's the yaoi anime for like swim racing.
You mean free?
Yeah, free.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I said that I was having issues with. I left free because it was too gay baity, and then I got to Yuri on Ice. Splash.
Splash.
Biggest feel the splash. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
It's called free.
Yeah, free. I love the like the inner and outro of the anime.
Oh, it's very good. I love it. It's a Kyoto Animation deal, so it's gonna be good.
Oh, by the way, you will love Indrir by the way, Holly, because they
I will enjoy what?
Indrir. They
Indrir.
yeah.
What's that?
Remember we were talking about ASMR?
Oh, right.
So I will give them a shout out as well. But
It's the
sure
last-
you don't want
Wait,
Stacey?
I rolled over something and it
Papa
had
Luffy's like,
a
"I'll
little bit
fucking
of something in
fight."
its gate.
I'll fight. I tried so
It's a
hard.
mining
It's okay.
post.
Papa
Okay.
Luffy, just remember, sometimes.
But yeah, Indrir does tarot card reading.
Tarot cards.
Yeah, and they also do ASMR, and they very much are very into the whole, you know, some yaoi and some like shipping.
You know, if that is your type of deal to watch, you know who I would suggest you watch? And they're like, you know, they're corporate. Uki Violetta.
Uki.
He is the gayest man I have ever met or seen in my entire life, but he does tarot card readings as well. He doesn't really do them too much. He does them for like very special things because he takes it seriously. But then he's also very good at like ASMR stuff because he's got a very natural soft voice.
Oh, see.
And he does he's also just very LGBTQ friendly.
See, I
To the fact that
love-
people think that he's heterophobic.
Oh God. See,
But that
I
is
would
one of the
love to
running
do
jokes, though.
ASMR. I would love to do ASMR. However, it takes how I feel about ASMR. It takes a certain individual to do.
You have to have a bit of composure. You have to be
Yeah.
able to. It takes some getting used to, I think.
Like,
Look, I will just say, not everybody gets it right on their first try. Malord had a very weird ASMR the first time around, but now that's what he's known for. Everybody starts off at a weird place. Everybody starts out like, you know, not being a pro at it. So like, if you
Oh,
want
of
to try
course.
ASMR, you try out ASMR.
Well, what I'm saying is, I don't think I have the knack for it, nor the voice for it. You know, I don't.
You never know. You never know.
What?
Ooh, let's-
Can you imagine me just going like, "Hey Holly, how's
wait. I need to hear you say, what is it? I need to hear you say, "That's my girl," but like in that way.
Okay. Hey, that's my girl.
Good job.
Holly, Holly, you're a
Yeah.
very, very good girl.
I'm not a girl, but okay. That was good though. That's good. I don't know what you're talking about. You did good.
Like that's just an example. Like throwing.
Yeah, but guess what? Examples can become bigger things. If you want to do it for fun one day, you did do it.
Well,
If you don't want to do it, that's one thing. If you want to try it one day, go for it. It could be just a fun thing to try. You don't have to like say it's like a big commitment. You could just say, I want to do it for like a bit. Do it as a redeem or something.
Oh, yeah, that is true. I could
Like an
do that.
ara redeem.
Oh,
Ara.
ara.
Ada, ada.
See, you could do aras very well.
That's
Like,
because I'm a sexy Paka. I got that ara in me.
you got the
Okay, we
sex
got that
appeal in
sword
you.
fight. I got that dog in me. No, I can't bark. Otherwise, Dandy will bark.
Oh
Dandy
God.
will come. Dandy will start barking, and he will run down here, and I will just hear a mad dash down the stairs.
Oh! Someone's woofing. Someone's woofing. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let me see if he'll do it. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Maybe he's asleep. Sometimes at a certain point of the night, he'll just be like very lethargic, and he'll just like lift his head up a little bit, and be like, "What are you doing?"
But yeah,
He's a sweet boy.
See, my beagle, she's very sweet too. She like literally knows how to give hugs. Like
Dandy does too.
like the way how to get her going on it is like. And then she'll do that back, and she'll get up on her like hind legs.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I got just to get her going into like her singing, because she'll do singing as
that's a
well
big
as
little thing,
like
for sure.
like hug is like. I'll do that, and she'll get into it.
Oh.
Then
I just have to ask Dandy for huggies, and he'll kind of like do a jump. He'll kind of like do a jump, and he'll like put his arms out, and that's how he'll do it if you're standing up. But if you're sitting down, he'll just sort of like rut it. He'll just kind of butt into you like a cat does.
Oh
and
yeah.
Like from the side, or he'll just like go into your head first, and he'll want a hug. Which is funny because, like, you know, dogs typically don't want to have, like, you know, arms around them, but Dandy loves it. He loves cuddles. He he loves to press his head right up against the booba. What a boy. What a boy.
Yeah, boys always be like wanting to do the hug and the boobas.
I mean, I do too, but I understand. Okay, I see one little other thing up here. It's this cap. This red Fort Red Tower wall cap. Okay, I guess it's not just that side though.
I'm trying to look and see where the flip I am like.
It's this top like beige trim.
Good night, Golan. Have a good sleepies.
Nee.
Have the good
Good
EP.
nee.
Ippy, 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 ippy,
And thank you for
ippy.
coming in, Golan. Thank you. I'll give you also a shout out. Yeah, because we always love to shout out our friends.
I wish Twitch didn't have like such a big time limit on the natural like end deal shout outs.
I wish that too, but at the same time, it works.
It works, yeah. But I wish like I could do like multiple people, like one after another. And, like you're collabing with more than one person. I guess that's why they want to
shit, I'm
have
out.
a star feature, but
True.
what am I missing? I think this is the last thing. It has to be the last thing.
I saw a little tiny bit of stuff here.
The tiniest of flecky wuckies.
like the little tiniest like breadcrumbs.
What if I crouch?
Oh,
What?
yeah. So I believe, yeah, I did answer your question.
Oh, ASMR.
ASMR, yeah.
I typically still only listen to like Malord ASMR. I tried to get into like other ASMR, but I think for me it's just I think the I think I really liked the ASMR because of the stories behind it. Like I like scenario ASMR, I
Oh,
guess.
scenario ASMR.
Not just making sounds just to make sounds and make you feel this certain way. The only one that I like that's like that is like Uki's, but that's because his is like mermaid singing, and it's like it's kind of like a siren call thing, so it feels like it's okay on its own like deal without having a big story behind it. I just like stories. I'm a big storyteller, so like I like that sort of deal.
The one that I've been listening to a lot lately is spa. Like a spa.
Ooh, like with someone doing your head and your with your
Yeah,
hair.
yeah, and just like
Ooh.
now we're going to do a sensual massage, you know.
Oh.
Wow.
that I like those. I'm not a sound ASMR packer, but like those are really nice. Like I've seen a lot of like when I'm like just looking up hair treatment stuff, some people would do them like in an ASMR way. Wait, I found a little tiny spot. Oh my god, I got it. And it still wasn't enough. But like it would be like the nice shampooing sound or someone brushing like your hair.
I think
The
my
comforting ones are very nice.
the other things that I like love to listen to that are ASMR too is like construction like equipment.
Oh, well that would make sense for you because that's something you're used to.
Yeah,
It's a norm.
the most relaxing construction noise I can very much well know is a packer.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that.
But the problem with a packer though is it's very nice to listen to it far distance wise. Up
Yeah.
close, you have to put on like hearing protection.
Oh yeah, definitely with any kind of like industrial equipment. I feel like that's the same thing for people like myself or packers like myself. I like to hear trains in the distance. I like to hear just normal everyday like stuff. Like I like to be able to hear someone watching TV in another room. I like hearing like the washer going off in another room. Just sort of like daily living kind of like stuff.
Now, when we talk about washers, are we talking like the same kind of washer sound from like Robot Chicken?
What? What?
Robot Chicken.
I know. I mean, I know what Robot Chicken is, but I'm trying to think of what you mean. I mean,
Oh,
I'm talking about a washing machine.
I'm talking about washing machine too, but it was like it was a shtick that they were doing about a robot humping a washing machine.
Oh my god.
And it was just loud banging.
Oh my gosh. Well, you do know that some people do use washing machines for that sort of deal, right?
Yeah. I've even watched videos of like people like for example,
what?
they put a brick in the part that washes the washing machine and you watch it
the wheel
explode.
deal.
Yeah, and you watch
Oh my
the
gosh.
washing machine explode. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. That's almost kind of it almost is kind of like you know, have you seen the guy that's been like swinging toilet bowls?
No.
Waiting for them to it's like this guy in his backyard, he's getting like old toilet bowls, like old porcelain toilet bowls, and he's like swinging them back and forth, and like, you know, they're going parallel to each other, but you know they're not going to stay parallel, And so they're just sort of like narrowly missing each other, and it's just like waiting for them to smash.
Oh, yeah.
It's I don't know why, but it's kind of fun to watch. I liked it when he did like he filled the toilet bowls with like liquid, and you could see like which which pink liquid or the blue liquid. You could really see like who the real winner was.
That's the same like when people roll like wine bottles down the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, different bottles.
How did that start?
I
I
have
feel like that should have started during the pandemic. That sounds like such a pandemic thing to do.
a pandemic shower thought kind of thing to do.
Yeah, it sounds like something like for somebody who has like a lot of time and a lot of money. Honestly, that's a lot of money to waste.
Not
Unless,
really.
I mean, you could save money, and it could be like, you know, someone getting stuff at like a grocery store that they like can get rid of stuff, or you just happen to have a lot of bottles that you can just break. Like, I know we collect jars in my house.
Yeah, same with
Where is?
same with me too.
Let me guess. Do you collect them for grease?
I collect them for like doing jams and such.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. We do it like so we can like collect like bacon grease and stuff. So you don't, because you're not supposed to put it down the sink, and putting it in the trash is a little. So you put it in the jar, and it looks disgusting, absolutely disgusting. But then like it solidifies in the jar, and once the jar is filled up, then you throw it away.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get him to do something else. I don't. There's been too many times where I've thought it was orange juice. Not that I drank it, but
Oh, thank God! Here's me just thinking. Oh, Holly, you realize bacon grease is not orange juice. Blech.
okay. What is the last deal? Okay,
I'm trying to
where's the-
figure it out too. Like,
Okay, so I'm on the tablet. It says there's 2 fence posts that are 99%. There's the Fort Blue flag that's actually right there near you.
on the flag?
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of other like wall caps on Fort Blue, Fort Red frames, Fort Red tower floor. All right, yeah, there's a lot of. I was just doing the. Oh my gosh, I was just doing the floor here. I don't see anything on the floor. I see a tiny speck. Oh, I see these frames here. There's that. I don't see anything on this damn floor. Unless it's like in the sunlight. I'm gonna have to use the basic like spray to try to like find it. It's like vacuuming. You have to sit there and go over every little square inch, even if you don't see any. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now we got our to-do list. There we got our to-do list now.
Fort Blue flag, which I'm currently doing it.
Yeah. Well, you're doing the poll, it looked like, on your stream.
Oh, the actual flag itself.
Yeah, I thought I did it though.
Well, I'm definitely using the circular thing and going very slow at it. Maybe it's like a stupid edge thing. Yep.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yep, it is. Fuck. And then
Oh my
fence
gosh.
posts ×2.
I think I don't know where the fence post is at. Fort Red post. Is it this one? No, it's Old West fence post. It's probably one of these fence posts here, like it's along the fence. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these fence deals.
Okay, and then the Fort Blue Tower wall caps.
Yeah, that's like up top of there. All right, so this fence post.
Like I'm. Oh. I now see a little bit more.
Woo!
Yeah,
Alright, now
there we go. Now we just have to look at...
Alright, one more fence post. I got one that it's gonna be over there because I just did the last one here. My god. Not that one. Oh, you found it. Well, this one says it's done.
I'm just doing it anyway.
Found it.
You found the dirt?
And I just found the post. There we go. Woo! Wow, that fence post was worth $2.
And we're still at 99%.
No, we're at 100%.
Oh.
Mine says 100% clean.
Oh, now mine just said 100%.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it seems like you have something on the bottom of your stream overlay.
Oh, that's the table.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the top of like a room and that was like RGB lighting like in the corner in the like ceiling.
No. That,
Okay.
yeah.
That makes sense. I can see it now. I got very like confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, is this room peeking out? I'm like, but his room doesn't have that.
Yeah, sometimes I have the desk when I'm like chatting or you know.
Yeah, I like using the desk. I haven't used the desk in a long time, but I used to put like little figurines or whatnot or drink on the desk.
I know.
I feel like I'll do a desk again whenever I get like my own more like custom minimal overlay.
You know, I definitely want to eventually have a custom background.
I do too. I already got like somebody I'm gonna do it with.
But most of
But,
the
like,
time they're
money?
like people have it at like some price that is like, oof, I have like maybe a few jobs that I have to do just to save up for it.
Yeah, they're expensive, especially if you want a really nice one.
Oh, I definitely want an animated one because it'd be fun to have like a animated like underwater.
Oh yeah. If you ever need like some free or cheap ones, I can find you some too.
I
Are you in
mean,
the VTuber Asset Discord?
yeah, I am. In fact,
I think I might have showed it to you.
this overlay is from that, and same with
Alright.
like the chatting background. That's from that as well.
Yeah.
But that's what I've basically done for the meantime, and then
You know,
eventually
what?
I want to have like a custom one done.
Imagine if you had a video on loop of like your background.
A video on what?
Like a video like playing on loop, like someone who has like a video of like the ocean or something.
Oh yeah,
Like-
that would be
Like a live, like someone who's got like a cam of like the ocean and like you can see fish like running around. That would be kind of cool, honestly.
fish with the legs.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh my.
That'd be scary. But yay, we did it!
Yeah, we did it!
Did you want to do another one, or
Hell yeah. I'd
do
love.
you want to clean the food truck?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll start it and host it again. Whee!
But what I'm gonna do though is have a little quick drinky.
I don't have any more drinky. If you get a drinky, I'll get a drinky.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drinky.
I'm gonna get a drinky. I'll be back. We'll see who can get the drinky fastest. I said that must suck having to go to Crackle Barrel. I'm back. I made it here before he did. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I got. Hold on. Just for you guys. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. How y'all doing tonight, though? Thanks for coming to see me and Tuna. Be good to Tuna. Tuna, good boy. Tuna, good fishy. And that's why I'm gonna spam.
Ah! I just came back. Ah!
I was waiting to. I wanted to. There's a bit of a stream delay, so I was like wanting to see,
How much?
like how long it would take for like you to move on the screen. Oh wow, we get the ladder for this one, but not the other one.
Yeah, apparently
We
so.
got a soccer ball though.
Get it!
Whee!
Get it!
You know, imagine there being like a soccer mini game in this deal, and it's
Oh.
like it's kind of like Lucio Ball.
Yeah, I think that there might have been one.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a
It
minute.
would be like
No, not that.
what is it called?
Metal Cleaner.
Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League.
I like Rocket League. I don't get to play it much because like, you know, I don't have anybody to play it with.
I have
And it's
Rocket
like all
League.
these dude bros. Oh, you got Rocket League. Oh yeah, that's a cross-play thing too.
Yeah, I have Rocket League.
I haven't played it in quite some time. It's always a bunch of dude bros that like play it, and so like I don't ever feel like I could put like voice chat on. I'm like, I am not putting my voice on. And I'm also not like super great at it because like I don't play it like for
Oh,
long
yeah.
periods of time.
Neither am I. I'm very much like I'll
just like
run
to have
at the
fun.
ball. I can't keep my like vehicle up in the air for like a long amount of time.
I just have like sometimes a hard time like forgetting like what directionals I have. I'm like, do I have it inverted or not?
Here's one question: how the fuck does anyone get their truck this dirty?
Look, with what they are selling, and with the lack of porta potties in this park, look, sometimes it just happens. What is that squishing sound? It sounds like there's something like squelching. Oh, it's right in my ear. What is that?
You get that too?
Surely it's not our power wash equipment.
I think it
It's-
might be. Ooh, I can.
I think it's what you're stepping. I think it's when you're stepping in the truck. I think it's like making squelching sounds.
Wait, can you hear it now? If I'm like,
Just a tad.
yeah.
That made me go, ooh. Like it's like
Oh, I
the
can
ASMR
hear-
that I.
No, you can hear it. What it is I can hear it very well inside the truck. Like, come inside there, where I
You
was.
want me to actually listen to it?
Yeah. Because then I'm gonna
Is
go.
it the food cooking? Oh! Well, maybe we should finish the outside first and then do the inside. I love how there was just a doodle of like the gnome. I wish the gnomes were part of the story. They're just there and they're acting like little goobers, and it's just like I need to know about these gnomes.
Oh yeah, the gnomes.
Yeah, the garden gnomes in this game. They're like the little mascot, and they're also just everywhere. But there's a whole story to this game, and you would think that the gnomes are part of it because they're just everywhere, but they're not.
It's also that every ounce of what you're doing in this game, it's based in London.
It's based in London?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Canada.
No, come over here. The dead giveaway is the license plate.
The license plate. Oh, what is there not any other? Is there not any other like European places that are like that?
There are, but
Wait, that makes sense because I think because I know
Because-
this is one of Square Enix's indie game developer stuff, but I remember it being a European deal.
but also think of it this way too. You're doing like Lara Croft's mansion, and that's based in England.
That is true. Well, I mean, we're also doing SpongeBob, but we don't live in Bikini Bottom. We're
Well,
doing Midgard, but we
well-
don't live in Midgard.
well, technically,
Well, technically, you might. But, like, I get what you're saying. I feel like a British person would probably do Lara Croft over an American person. Granted, it's all about IP and, like, what's easier to get, I guess. Or
true.
whoever comes to. No, I know why it's there because the Tomb Raider games are under Square Enix.
Hmm.
And this is a Square Enix published game.
So that's why
And
you
people
get.
don't remember.
That's why you get Final Fantasy games.
Yep, it's one of their indie division stuff. So like it's not made by them, but they are publishing it. And they help like with stuff. So that's why everyone's like so that's why sometimes I'm like, "Oh yeah, Power Washer is one of my favorite Square Enix games." I'm like, "What?"
That's something that you thought you'd never say come out of your mouth. It's like
Imagine Power Wash Simulator and Final Fantasy 14. I'm a bard. This would be the perfect weapon glamour for a bard. Or Pictomancer. Now that we're getting Pictomancer. Can we please get this in Final Fantasy 14? Yoshi P, Yoshi PP, Yoshi Papa, please. Can we get Power Washing
Yoshi
Simulator?
please.
Yoshi PP. Yoshi Papa. I mean, we had Fall Guys. Why not?
Fall beans.
Well, yeah, we had the Fallout beans. Fallout guys.
I love that. I love that band. Fallout guys. Fallout Boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that's childhood right there. Honestly, it's actually funny. The radio that I had to replace in my car that I got for my birthday, the old radio stole my Final... I was about to call it Final Fantasy Fallout guys. I called it stole
It's
my
in your brain
Fallout.
now.
Yeah, it stole my. I'm having to stop myself. It stole my Fallout Boy CD, and so my dad had, when he was installing the new one, he had to like wrestle with the old one to try to save it. It's still sitting on my kitchen counter. I still listen to CDs.
I listen to CDs as well, but I also have like Spotify, so I try to.
I don't
use
have
that.
Spotify Premium, so I don't like bother with it, despite the fact that I have a lot of playlists on there that I love.
Put it this.
I have
way.
YouTube Premium though.
Put it this way: if Spotify tries to do the one more dollar add-on, or like.
They're raising the price of it.
Yeah, because they did raise it up, I think last year, and
Did they add any new functions?
No,
Oh,
just
yeah.
like any other like corporation.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, but like,
There's a certain point to you gotta do what you gotta do, and gotta
yeah.
be a part of.
You gotta at least like try to like add to it to like make up or like grandfather in like some folks. Like YouTube raised its premium. It raised it by like $1 or $2, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but
But the
your
thing is, though,
like
is
the YouTube Premium is like how much? How much is YouTube Premium?
it's like $13-15 a month.
Okay, 13.15.
It's a lot.
Spotify is almost $20.
Are you kidding me? Ew.
Yeah.
That isn't even like. See, that's why if I'm like live reacting to something and there's both a YouTube and a Twitch stream of it, like Final Fantasies was both YouTube and Twitch, I didn't care that Twitch had maybe 1 or 2 seconds ahead. I have YouTube Premium. I'm not going to get ads. YouTube Premium really does pay off because, one, you're not going to like dox yourself with ads if you're using YouTube for streams, like I do a lot for music. And like, you know, live react content, but also like I can actually turn the phone screen off and it would still play, which is like the best thing. And like I can also do like other things. So I can't imagine spending more on Spotify and just only being able to listen to music.
Well, you can listen to podcasts and you can
do that on YouTube too.
I know.
But it's just like you only get to like listen to stuff. There's like not anything else to Spotify. I love Spotify, but like unless I had like a family plan with some folks,
Well,
I can't
that's what I
do
have
that.
is the family plan.
Yeah, I can't get my family to do it. I'd have to get like friends to do it.
See, I did the family plan because I said to my dad, look, you can listen to almost any bit of music on Spotify, even your old like 1950s music.
See, that would be a way for my dad to me to get my dad engaged, but my dad literally, I forgot about it, but he told me the other day that he still has like his iPod Touch or like one of his really old iPhones just hooked up permanently into his car radio, and he doesn't buy new music. He just listens to like the old stuff that he really likes. So he doesn't care about new music. He doesn't care about trying to find new music. He already has all that he wants. He's already bought it, so he's just gonna keep it on his phone. He doesn't care. And I've tried to get him to like do YouTube Premium with me because he watches YouTube on the regular more than TV. And I'm like, look, if you wanted to, we could do like a YouTube family plan deal, and it'd be cheap. And he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, but you get all these ads and all the videos that you watch, and it's crazy how many ads you get. Like every time you click a video. And he's like, I don't care about the ads. I'm like, how do you not care about the ads?
Just like my father, he just tunes it out.
I guess. That and, like, I guess really depends on what the algorithm brings you. So, like, my dad gets ads that are not too obnoxious. Whereas I'm getting Taco Bell ads. And
That's
he's
because you
he's
hang out
getting-
with Mari too much.
No, I don't hang out with Mari enough. That actually makes me sad because, like, you know I'm going to Vegas, right?
No, I didn't know.
Well, I'm going to Vegas, and that's somewhat nearby, like, you know, Mari and whatnot.
Yeah, that's like Minotaur turf.
That is Minotaur turf, but, like, I was really hoping that, like, oh, well, I'll have a little bit of time to myself. Maybe I can make a little trip and see Mari, and, like, you know, go to the Labyrinth. No. Mari's got a convention.
Oh.
And it's not even in the area, so I'm like, no, I can't see Maui. I can't see Maui.
See,
What?
on my stream last night, I was talking to Hazu and Velvet, and they were just like, we have so many friends in Canada, and we're planning to do a Canadian trip, and I was like,
That's adorable.
and the thing is too, they got engaged in Japan.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're together.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're together too.
That's why you had them together. That's why you had them together.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah.
are together. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So
Yeah.
so they got engaged in Japan, and they're just like, we're planning like a Canadian trip one day and, you know, see all of our Canadian friends, including you there, Tuna. And I was like, oh, you include me as one of your friends and also in your plans. Oh my god.
Aww. It's kind of like how I want to do that with Pim. Because, like, me and Pim, we don't live too far away from each other. So I'm just like, Pim, why are you not gonna come see me? I've seen them, like, they've come to see me, like, when they came to visit me, like, they came to visit DC and I just happened to be there. But, like, bro, I know.
When you pew pew.
See,
This burger.
I would love to, like, visit some American friends.
But, like, America.
Yeah, but nah, I kid
But
on
America.
America. But overall, I definitely want to do an American trip because the last time I was in America, I was in like high school and we went to San Fran.
Ooh, I've never been that far east. Vegas is or far west, I mean. Vegas is gonna be the first time I'm ever like, on the west coast. Like, the farthest I've been is, like, Texas, but that's because that's where I landed and stayed at that for the longest time. My home landing spot was in Texas, and that's why I have a bit of an accent. I made the mistake. I didn't land in somewhere cool. I landed in Texas. Texas.
Texas, yeah, Texas.
Yeah, I'm from Texas and everything.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Oh my god, this burger is just so dirty. There's
Makes
so
you
many
not want to eat it.
crevices. Oh my god.
Ugh, Squatchy sounds back.
Ugh.
Yuckers.
This truck is kind of easy though compared to what we were doing earlier.
Yeah, that one was difficult. It was you're cleaning an entire like park.
You know
essentially.
what? I wonder, you know, the squelching sound, maybe it adds to the fact that this place is called Muck and Ham Burgers. Muck. Ew.
Fucking love Muck from Pokemon.
I knew that's what you were about to say. I knew someone was gonna say. I knew it was gonna be either me, you, or someone in chat. I was gonna be like, Muck.
Muck. You know.
Did you know?
You know, if
What
you
am-
spell Muck backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was leading up to it. I was gonna say, hey, you know, if you spell Ekans backwards, you get snake. If you spell Arbok backwards, it's cobra. If you spell Muck backwards, it's I remembered that because, alright, here we go, another Malord counter. Malord had like he was like drinking, well, he wasn't drinking, he was drinking his British tea, but like they were doing like a boys drinking stream. And that was like one of the things that got brought up. And everyone just like kind of had their like
died
at it. Everyone just died. It was hilarious because they were like, "Oh, I forgot about Snake and Ekans," and someone drunk is just like, "Did you know Muck backwards spells cum?" And they're like, "Oh my god,
get out of here!" No.
I wonder how many other. I bet you there's not any other Pokemon that are like that now. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not kept up with Pokemon now, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I finally learned all of, like, the other ones, like in Sword and Shield. I could not tell you their names, really, but I could recognize them. But, like, I still don't know a lot of the Pokemon that are in, I guess it's not Sword and Shield. It's,
the Alola region?
No, that was the last game I played. It's the one that's out now. It's the latest
Violet?
one. Scarlet and Violet, yes. There's still so many that I don't know about there, and I've intentionally, like, tried not to look too much into it, other than, like, maybe watching a few streams from friends, or, like, just designs.
See, again,
But it's like, whoa.
I
You're
definitely
right, you don't
wish
have
that
a
I.
Switch.
Yeah, I wish I had a Switch.
I didn't get a Switch until the pandemic started, and that's when like Animal Crossing came out, and I was like,
Everyone's playing Animal Crossing. I want Animal Crossing. I don't have anything else.
because I wasn't playing 14 at the time.
See, that was also with me. I got it when Smash came out.
You got it. You don't have a Switch though.
I don't have a Switch anymore, but I got it when like Smash Bros came out.
Oh, you got rid of it. You
Well, I gave it to my sister and her kids, and she's
Aw.
like, it's been an absolute godsend lately.
Oh, I can imagine.
And I'm like, yeah. Kind of wish
I
I
can
still had
imagine.
it though.
They have I'm sure that like there's some sales going on.
There are.
I like the Switch. I think there's a Switch 2 coming out now,
There is.
though. Yeah, somebody leaked it accidentally, like by saying that they were doing something with like the Game Shark or something, and I saw someone going, "Oh, someone's getting fired."
Someone either A, getting fired, or B, like,
Dead.
oh no, not like that. But the really shitty thing is that Nintendo was very much well known for like innovation type stuff, and this is just
Mhm.
this is the first time that they're just like, let's just update the Switch and fix the original problems about it and call it
They
something.
did that with the Wii. They did that with the Wii, and they called it. Well, they did some new stuff with the Wii U. They just could have named it something else. I personally love the Wii U.
See, never really got the Wii U, so didn't.
I didn't get it until like it's in its last like year or so because Splatoon. I wanted Splatoon so bad, and I got it late. But I loved the Wii U. The touchpad was like a really good way of like trying to bring back the DS, and then also like control, like accelerator and like
and
you know,
like touch screen.
yeah, like the DS deal. A lot of people didn't like it because they're like, I have to look down at it. I'm like, you had to look down at your DS too, bitch.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. It like not a lot of people like actually like you know used it to their advantage. Like some people would do it like, oh, you can use it as like you know this is where your game like this is where your game screen is at. You could do like command center stuff. It's like your control panel. And then some people were just like, hey, press a button. It's like,
Oh,
congrats.
there's that squishy sound.
ASMR. It's like, oh, you want the ASMR? Here we go.
You want the soppy, wet ASMR?
That's that slime. The hitness with the slime ASMR. I can't move.
Put them grippers away.
My grippers are out. What? It's like one person can't. Oh my gosh, I literally can't move. Move it, bitch. Move,
You
bitch.
mean my fat ass can't get around you?
Oh my god.
Must be
My
true then. I must have a real dumpy.
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 That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, the burger is still not done.
Yeah, the burger is one of the most like over the top like
Crevice filled.
crevice filled.
It's where they
Between the
store all the
cracks.
juices. It's where they store all the flavor.
The flavor. God damn it, flavor. Man, I fucking love Scary Movie.
I have not seen it. I saw like the intro of it actually. I saw one of them. It had I think I think it was Dr. Phil and it was making fun of Saul.
Yeah, that was Scary Movie 4.
My sister was like going to watch it and then she was like, never mind. So I only saw that part. I haven't really watched a lot of scary movies, despite the fact that I do like horror stuff.
No,
I didn't grow up being able to watch them.
Yeah, same here.
Like, my mom didn't want me to watch them.
Yep.
The scariest thing that, like, I could watch was, like, I remember teeny tiny Holly being like, I want to watch Jurassic Park with you. She's like, okay, but, like, you gotta know that somebody's about to get eaten and they're gonna be on the toilet. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like, I wasn't scared. I'm like, ah!
God, could you imagine just doing your business and get ran up on and eaten on? Oh, so funny.
Imagine getting bored while you're on the toilet.
Oh God.
I wonder how many people unlocked something that day.
Quite a lot.
I wonder how many artists have drawn that, but like, you know, of themselves with like, you know, their own deal. I
Your
gotta
original
find that.
character.
Yeah, insert your character here and insert dinosaur or favorite thing coming up and eating you. Imagine that. You know, that actually would be something a lot of people would like. I can see it now. That is very much something I think people would like, because it's like that predator-prey thing.
Yeah, I could definitely see people, like, there have been so much things that I've seen on the internet. It wouldn't surprise me.
I've seen so much more. I have seen so many things. I am not scared of the internet.
The
I am not
internet should
scared
be
of the
scared of me. I'm hungry.
Honestly. I am not scared of the internet. Literally, people will send me stuff, and I'm just like,
Wow.
that's not the weirdest thing I've seen. I'm like, look, I've seen guy in one cup. I've seen man in cup. I don't think I could see anything weirder. I've seen men in cup. I've seen girls in cakes. I have seen...
I've seen a video called I Love the Fishies.
What? I love the fishies.
Yeah, I Love the Fishies. It's just as bad as back when it was a huge trend in like 2009, which was 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't say I've heard of that one.
Oh, it's basically a Japanese girl.
Oh, wait! I think I know. Is it involving an octopus?
Yep.
Yeah, I know that one. I've never seen it, but like, you know, I know that one.
Yeah.
When you're in the Monster Girl fandom, you hear about it. Look, I used to be part of the Monster Girl art fandom, and like, you know, you would hear about everything, and that's how I learned about like the one video of like someone's like dick getting like snapped in half. And I will tell you, that actually made me go, ow. Like, I don't even have one. And it still made me go, ooh.
Oh no, the poor fellas. All my fellas.
All my fellas. I don't even know what that song is from, but it's a good song. It's a good bop. We are already at 99%.
Oh, inside the tires. Oh,
I hate that.
Fuck off.
Oh, there's another way you could tell it's like England, because it's like tire with a Y.
Yeah, that too.
Are they gonna say color with a U? I will say though, I do like the spelling of color with a U. I don't know why. I've just seen it in a lot of different things that's not even like meant to be like specific. Like I see Japanese people use the U. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. A lot of Kindred use the U on there, but they're not English. So it's like, you know, they're copying my lord. And he's British. So that's how they learn it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute.
Look at me, I'm a snake. Quit shoving the water in my ass! That's my ass!
You need a bidet! Lux Bidet, I'm sorry I didn't use your giveaway in time, but I swear I am working on getting that working on the sponsorship stuff with you.
The bidets. Bidets for days.
I legit had a code to use that I got from Lux Bidet, and I was supposed to use it to like give it a free bidet to someone, but I never did my video in time, and it had a time limit.
You know who I really miss out of your guys' friend circle?
Yeah.
Lumps.
Oh, yeah, Lumps is very busy. Lumps is, military fish,
Yeah, I
He
miss
comes, he's
him.
sometimes around. He's sometimes around.
Yeah, but
He's,
still,
he's a very busy fish.
I miss
Ye-
him.
You miss your fellow fishy.
I know, I miss my fellow fishy.
He's still around. He's still around and presses my buttons on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. I legit had to have an argument with him the other day about, like, you were pressing my buttons on purpose. And he knows what presses my buttons, so I'm like, dude. I can't stay mad at him, though, because, like, this was like, oh,
He's
he
the friend.
means well. He is friend. He's a goof. He's a goof friend, and like last year, was it? No, it was the year before, I guess. But like when we first met and stuff, he had like a bunch of like stuff that he got from like Guam before he came back to VTubing, and like he gave me a Hello Kitty, and then he
Hello
got like,
Kitty.
yeah, it's Hello Kitty, and she's got a tan, and it says Guam on it.
Oh hell yeah!
And then he got us. We had like this this was like way before like we knew each other, but like we had like this like a small like little white elephant deal. But then he decided to give everybody like something. He didn't tell us. This is so him, but he went to Shutterfly and he put a bunch of artwork that he has of like of himself, and he put it all over the mug. And he sent it to everybody, so now everyone's got a picture of just this mug, and it's just covered with his face. Just several pictures of his face, and I'm like... And I didn't even know it was coming. I'm like, what is this? My parents like, did you order a mug? I'm like, no. This was a bastard friend of mine. And it makes sense. Makes sense, because he likes the mug root beer. What is the last thing here? Oh, there's a service hatch stuff.
I'm using like the round.
I'm using to rotate.
Yeah, to rotate water.
I definitely have my
can.
favorites. I like the yellow one because it's small, but like it's powerful. And I like the green one because it's also pretty... It's not as powerful, but I think it's a good area. If you're wanting to do it, like, really just, like, very casual. Like, before going to bed deal. Because that's how I like to play this game. Right before going to bed. Which makes me think I should probably get it on the Switch. But, like, I got it on Steam already.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you got it on Steam, and that's like better graphics, all in all.
That's true.
It's like.
But, like, if I'm in bed...
Oh, that is true.
Oh, well, also if I'm in bed, I wouldn't put it down. Kind of like how I don't put Suica down. I've had to make a rule for myself. I'm not allowed to have my Switch in the bed anymore. Because I will play Suica for hours on end. You would think it's just a regular... You would think I would be staying up late to play a regular game. No, it's freaking matching fruit. Like, the first night I bought a Suica game, like, and, like, jumped through all the hoops just to get this one game from the Japan store. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play it just a little bit before bed. It was 3 hours later, and my Switch was dying, and I went, oh.
Dividers,
we're almost done.
Dividers. Ingredient unit and sign bracket.
Oh, the ingredient unit is... I got this. It's this, like, counter for, like, the ingredient tray.
Well,
I
that's
can see. You know, it would be a lot easier to tell how to clean this if the counter itself was not orange.
My damn old eyes can't see it.
No, it's not about like my eyesight. It's literally orange on orange.
No. I'm talking about my eyesight. Like I can hardly even see myself.
All right, I got the divider.
Side brackets. I wonder what they're talking about.
Who?
The sign brackets. Like, up top? Are they referring...
Oh my gosh, what? I thought, when you said, I wonder what they're talking about, I thought you meant like two people talking, and then you said like the sign brackets, and I'm like, they're not talking to each other. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see them. There we go.
Alright, the
Then...
ingredient you... Oh my gosh, my nose. Alright, it's just this ingredient. There we go! Yay!
Oh, let's go!
Let's go, gamers, let's go! Yay! Oh my gosh, it's already midnight.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yeah. Time goes by when you're, like,
Having
cleaning,
fun?
I guess. You're cleaning! And having fun, too. I think that I might need to call it a night then.
Alright. Well, it was very much fun having you in here with me, Holly.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I liked having you pick my brain. What little brain I have.
I
had a
just
lot of
really
fun.
love picking at people's brains. Yum, 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 yum.
You can pick your nose, and you can pick... No, you don't want to pick your friend's nose. You can
No.
pick your brain, and you can pick your nose, but you cannot pick your friend's nose. But you can pick their brain.
Yeah.
You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose. But you cannot pick your friend's nose.
I'm
Their
just
brain
trying to
loss.
think who we can raid into.
Oh wow, I love how when I turned on your stream, I had like a whole list of like lit up people, and now it's like totally like dim. Pim's playing Power Wash.
Pim's playing Power Wash?
Pim's playing Power Wash, yeah.
I think they're playing also like the oh yeah, they're playing the Christmas thing.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, oh yeah, she's with Abaddon. I remember she was talking with Abaddon about their trip.
Oh,
And oh, she's
yeah.
bald. I don't know why I'm sitting there going like, oh, Pim's on, because I was talking to Pim a little bit before we started.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I like popped into her stream and said hello before we like came on, because I was waiting on you to like pop in the call. So I was like,
yeah.
oh, Pim.
Oh, there's one question I do have, and I know you're probably the person to ask on this.
Hold on, I'm choking on my cereal. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. Ask away.
All right. It's definitely an LGBTQ question.
Little me.
What is a demisexual?
Demisexual. So a demisexual is somebody who is attracted to people, but they're not going to be sexually attracted to somebody like on the first go. Like some people can sit there, see a girl or boy in the club and be like, damn, I'd hit that. And someone who's demisexual is somebody going, oh, they're nice looking. After like getting to know them on a very emotional level, I would hit that.
Oh, okay. So
There's somebody are very much, they don't feel a sexual desire or anything until they have an emotional personal attachment to you.
Mm.
Which honestly, a lot of people, if you told them that definition, a lot of people might tell you that that's normal, which, you know, would make sense in a way and maybe make people go, oh, LGBTQ is not as weird as I thought it was.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
like,
people are like, you know, not gonna be like thinking like sexually when they meet somebody. But that is a demisexual.
huh. Yeah,
I gotta make
because
sure I gotta look it up just in case I don't. Yeah, demisexual are people who identify as only feel sexual attraction to someone after they formed a strong emotional bond with them.
okay, because I know that there are people that instantly have like a attraction to them, and then there are people that are they're attracted to their personality.
Yeah. Apparently, also like internet says that like demisexual people like very rarely feel sexual attraction. So it's not just like so instead of like, you know, on a normal basis, like, you know, having an emotional attachment and then having like then finally thinking of maybe a sexual thing gradually, it's very much demisexual people don't feel sexual attraction really at all. And
Okay.
then like maybe for that one special person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like put it this way, Holly. I'm very much like an old head, but at the same time, I'm very much a person that is accepting of most people and what they want to go with, right? And I support them in their decisions.
Yeah.
But I'm so much of an old head where I don't know what the definitions are.
Look, no, you're totally fine. I didn't know a lot of the definitions. I had to learn like the past like 5 years or so. Like it was like, oh my, like sometimes like I'm just like I don't know what that is. Like, the kids keep making up stuff and it's not a bad thing to have like names to it, but like for me it's like you don't need to name every single thing. Please.
But
I'm just gay.
I'm just gay. Just leave me alone.
I'm just gay and I'm just gay. Like honestly, even though I do identify as pansexual, I didn't necessarily like feel like that should have been a thing. Now I can understand why it's a thing. But it's
Like-
still very confusing because there's also bisexual. And it's just very confusing.
Like
Honestly, it's
put it this way, I was so much of an old head that when someone told me that they were pansexual, like literally,
Oh,
you know where
no.
my mind's gonna go with this one, right?
Yes, I know exactly
Yeah.
where it's going. The old, oh, you're attracted to pants. Yeah. I think when it comes to like, what is it? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and now I don't remember.
We were talking about sexually attracted to pans.
Well, I was gonna say something like, and oh, now I remember when like people talk about like, oh, there's so many labels and you're identifying with like there's so many labels and everything. Like, how do you keep up with them all? Why do you want to be all labeled? It's like that's my starting point of like, well, we don't want to have labels. In a normal world, we wouldn't have like all these labels for certain things.
It's
We
just
have all these labels because people are alienated and they're a minority and they're not getting like, you know, the respect that they deserve. And so you're trying to find a community, you know? That's the purpose of a label.
to
In
me.
a normal world, there would not be a label. Like gingers. We don't really have a label for left-handed people or like red-headed people anymore. It's just a normal thing now.
Yeah, like for example, like the whole label kind of thing. I just feel like it's just that they like a label. God, where was I going to go with this? I hate this when my brain has what I want to say, and then instantly it's like, how about no? But yeah, we should definitely raid into Pam. Definitely raid into Pam.
Yeah, get that bald head of hers, like, you know, some love.
Yeah, that shiny chrome.
That shiny chrome, is that what that is made of? If that's what that's made out of.
Let's see. I know. I think if I just put PM.
You had to do / raid and then Cirrus Pim.
Oh no. I actually go to the little parachute icon.
Parachute icon.
Yeah, when you're in the Twitch stream management, there's a
Oh, I
parachute.
don't. That's right. I usually just do stuff from the chat because I don't have the Twitch manager ever pulled up. I do everything from my OBS. It's just, or I do it from like Mix It Up. I need to do it though because, like, you know, it'd be nice to like see how things are going. That and the YouTube studio is like that in a way, so it's like.
But before
I tried out.
before I do raid out, I do want to give you a shout out.
Oh my gosh, shout, let it all out.
Because I've had so much fun playing Power Wash with you, and also very good to when you are collabing with someone to give them the shout out they deserve.
Yeah, I wish it was a lot easier.
Holy jolly, Pekka.
Back.
Yes.
You know, that reminds me. I need to. A friend sent me a clip, and it's about me being a Pekka. I need to like figure out. I need to download it and like share it. Someone, do you know Rikami?
No, I don't.
He's a bigger streamer. You probably would recognize his face. But he's one of the
Maybe.
Mofongo boy. He's one of the Mofongo boys. He's not a corporate, but like they're just a group of guys. And he did a smasher pass. And he got to me, and he was like, "You have a puppy nose. I'm afraid what's going on here." And he's just like, "You're very cute, but I'm not gonna smash you." And he's like, "What are you? You're a pack, an alpaca?"
Oh god. I send out quite a lot of those when someone goes, I'm gonna do Smasher Pass, and I'm just like,
I know you do, because I was trying to find your schedule, and I was like, "Oh, he's posted a lot of his. Look at a lot of his face."
yeah, I definitely like to shove it everywhere, you know. Here's my face.
That's what you gotta. That's kind of what you gotta do in the beginning, or when you just want to have fun. I like to do it, and then people go, "Wait a minute, that's an alpaca."
That reminds me, Holly, you haven't actually seen this, but I want your opinion. I want your opinion.
You want my opinion?
Yeah, I want your opinion. I may actually do a femme version of my character.
Dude, if you need a new design for that, like, you know, if you
Velvet did a quick little design for me. It's
nice.
It's the people that I had last
yesterday.
Last night.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, baby, you can pull like a Z and have it like a PNG. Maybe.
There.
Oh, I love the hat. It gives you. I'm not gonna say much. It gives you samurai. Oh, that's hot. That's hot, man. I like the straps.
I do too.
I like the chest. Ayo. I'm sorry, but maybe I like this more than. I'm sorry. I don't mean it, but at the same time, look at
like strong feelings, huh? Booba.
I like boo.
Snuggles.
World hard and cold. Today woman soft. Alright.
But yeah, well, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you the shout out now.
Oh
Yeah, for those who don't know Holly, definitely follow her. Please follow her. She's chaotic. She's awesome, as you could tell. But yes,
Yeah. I
Shut the
wish
fuck
I
up,
would
Bryce.
say that I had
Shut
the
the fuck
stream
up,
planned
Bryce.
for tomorrow, but I really don't
Shut
because
the
I might have to
fuck up,
go
Bryce.
dress shopping tomorrow.
You have one of the
fuck
Pokemons
up.
next to you in one of the videos.
I have a what?
A Pokemon that was right next to you in one of the videos. It
Oh,
was
your clip feature thing. What was it? What
yeah, it
Pokemon?
was the tree Pokemon from I think one of the newer series of Pokemon.
I'm trying to
Looks-
think. What
looks
did I
like
have
a-
Pokemon on my stream?
I can't remember, but anyway. One thing's for sure, definitely give Holly a follow. You guys will not like miss that opportunity or ever regret that opportunity on
I play a lot of Final Fantasy. I talk a lot about boys. I talk a lot about sexual morality and internet hijinks because I am an old internet soul.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. They
Yeah.
are
And I have a
awesome.
dog, so like you could always ask about the dog by the
What
$1.
the dog doing?
What the dog doing? $1.
A
You don't even
dollar.
have to sub to me, just $1. You can be like, what the dog doing? And I can give you live updates on the dog. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's go and raid into Pim 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 Pim. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you possibly. I might stream actually Lethal Company tomorrow.
Ooh, Lethal Company.
Yeah, Lethal Comp.
Lethal Cum.
Ugh. Toxic.
Ew! I know,
Toxic.
that made me go, what?
Toxic.
Ew, I'm addicted to you because you know here comes a toxic. I'm nasty. I'm sorry.
Alright. See you, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Pew, 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 pew.
I spelled pin wrong.
Pew, 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 pew.
But I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
I had fun too.
Yeah. I wish I could have gotten a little bit more, but like, I really need to wind down. Especially if I am going out in town tomorrow. Ugh.
Mm.
I don't wanna, but I gotta. If I do, I'll get food. So like,